I don't know how to play the dice play, right? Man, I had to take the drum. I throwing the chips down. Everywhere where we put some chips that that kid made us saying, "Hey, let's roll the dice." And throwing dice, the whole thing.
Going down.
Yeah, we was being for houses down at somebody going $89 on the dice table.
Yeah, I don't witness all that.
Yeah, I don't mess with that dice. I like it.
What? Like just regular craps? Like you
it's like they hit a certain amount of numbers in succession. If you hit them numbers in succession and you get on, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't even. Yeah,
I don't max bet.
I don't even get down.
Nah, I'll be watching.
I play
I like roulette.
But I don't know how to play that.
You just bet on the numbers. It's a you won at 35. You put a $1. You win 35.
So why don't you just put $1 on each one?
You could. You could.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah, but you ain't getting that. What is it? $1. You getting back what you put out. Matter of fact, you losing $1 because it's 36 spots on that. You put $1 on each one. You only getting you putting out 36 and getting 35 back.
I feel like that's a big deal.
Hallelujah.
That's good.
But you know what? This man told me the long
Hallelujah. Shabbat shalom, family. Going down. We setting up. In my four-cornered room. Check everybody out real quick. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, family.
Everybody good.
It's gonna be a bunch of millionaires around.
Nah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And to me, it seemed like the people that ain't about to do nothing, they the ones to be in. Yeah. Shabbat shalom, family. Shabbat shalom. All praise and glory now to the Most High, on the Creator and Possessor of all things. Long live His beloved Son. And the heart and mind of the faithful elect. I'm in military STL. Folk tribe static addict. On the above another Sabbath. We over here talking about a whole bunch of wouldas and ifs. The water. Yeah, because it be like the wrong people hit the, they the ones hit them numbers. Or the Most High breeze past our mind and we doubt. That be the thing, man. We gotta stop doubting.
Yeah.
We stop doubting, just roll with it. Just roll in the spirit. We be on point. I know the Most High be sitting back just laughing. I'm trying to come down in person. We all okay with that. We online, huh? We working on getting the building and all that. Shout some of y'all out real quick. Another barbershop, chop shop. Look at God's City Giddy on her StL Israelites too. Where you at, man? Pop out. What you doing? What you over there doing? What's my sister Noy? I know Noy probably on there too. All praise Yakeem Maccabee. Keep putting that music out there. The DC Sniper. That's that brother with them lyrics, the lyrical assassin. Look at Sade. Nah, ain't nobody. What you mean showing up? Not me. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, Sister Gamariah say shalom. Shalom. Okay. Irish Stevens in the house. Let me go and shout some of y'all out real quick. Vincent Stewart, Shabbat Shalom family. Fat Dave. Shabbat Shalom, David Anthony. I know that brother my whole life. How you doing, brother? Howard Brown, my Jamaican brethren. Howard Brown. That Texas life like my brother Teresa Homer Chase. Glad to see you back in the chat, love. Glad to see you back in the chat. I pray some of that spiritual understanding the sisters was giving you last week helped out. Let me see Sam Stanley, Augusta George in the house, Yakira, Yisrael, Bruh Corey Yehuda, Queen Kaya, that's Denisha, ain't it? Yeah, Denisha, Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Mama Maggie, we was just talking about you. Yeah, our sister Gamma was just asking about you, my sister. What's up with y'all in the family? Bird Gang. We're gonna get you a Hebrew name. I'm a Bird Gang. Out the Mud Watchman. Larry Malone, TT Noy. B.I. Israel Music. I was going down. Everybody piling on in here. I'm in with my short leggers. You say the woman out. Oh, I feel you. I feel you. Tell them short leggers shalom, Mark. TT Urge, Montez and Boot Chop Shop. Lord Yah. Y'all see the title, Jerusalem is mother, is our mother. But you know how the chop shops go. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Anything on anybody's mind, heart, and soul, we can get it done. Once again, all praise to the God of Israel, man. Long live his anointed son. You know what I'm saying? I hold the Messiah. You feel me? Long live the king. Long live the king. All right, so what you say, you can't pop out. I feel you. It's all good. It's all good. All right, bang, bang, bang. All right, anything. I mean, we always, when we come in here, we always be, off the top of the dome, TT Ursh. So what's good? Talk to us. What's, you get all the clients through your church. So what's going on?
So what's the word on the street?
What's the word on the streets? What's going on? We got a few scriptures we can get into today too, man. I want to go to some of these songs about Zion. You got a good one, sis? Come on with it.
Justice Smollett.
Oh yeah, the homosexual guy.
16 felony counts.
Yeah,
Through the
Is
book
that
at.
serious though?
wow.
16?
For him lying, huh?
What's 16 was?
Like the most I get into the lifestyle. That's what happened.
You see, that's the thing. For what they were saying, even though he played homosexual on the show, he's not homosexual in real life. Hakeem, the one that's straight on the show, is supposed to be the homosexual in real life.
No, they're both homosexual.
No, they both are?
In real life.
Wait a minute, the rapper,
Yes, Hakeem. Yes, ma'am. Down low like a yes.
Yeah, I don't even watch Empire.
I know, you know what? I tried to watch a couple episodes. I couldn't. When they started doing all that, I could get exactly. Read a book. You know what I'm saying? Get out the TV and read a book. You know what I've been watching? I've been watching Honor and Humility, STL,
Hallelujah.
all of that. That's what I've been watching.
but it's the time to soak up as much as you can.
Yeah, because it's too much going
The
on.
program or sit and watch the TV for hours. Love it. If you waste time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't watch TV like that.
I mean, look, it's what it is. You feel me? The teller of visions.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. And then the society mimicked that. I mean, look at it. Back in the 80s when Scarface first came out, everybody was selling dope the next week.
That's right.
Everybody was Scarface, you did? When Colors, y'all remember Colors came out.
Uh-huh.
I was real young when they came out, but nonetheless, when they came out, everybody was gang banging the following Monday. I was young when Menace to Society came out. Everybody was old dog the following Monday. With the black slippers, with the low song, with the dookie braids hanging off the side. Feel me? Like you be amazed at what that little box is influencing.
But they say that art imitates life. It seems like everybody in real life is trying to imitate what they see on the TV. Like it's the other way around.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy because no matter what go out, you dig, it's like that vibration. Even with the even when you get down to the radio, right? Radio programming, television programming, everything is programming to where you get to mimicking what you see. We living in a big experiment. Nobody really want to talk about that. You feel me? It's an experiment you living in. You feel me? Or the Matrix. When you get down to the Matrix, I don't know. You still ain't seen it. You got the means to see it, and still ain't seen the Matrix.
It's about real, man.
You haven't watched the Matrix?
You got to see that, sir.
You got to.
Yeah, you got to see it. The Matrix go hard. It's so subliminal.
Yes.
It's so subliminal. Give me Isaiah 25 real quick, Adam.
You really just need to take the day and just watch them all.
Yes.
Just take the day and watch them all.
You know, Sister
Because you're going to be cool.
and they played about her stuff.
Isaiah 23.
She finally
Yeah, Isaiah 25. Start at verse 7. We're going to Isaiah 25.
12.
Isaiah 25, 7 through 9 first.
Isaiah 29.
Yeah, man, I remember TV, like, you couldn't say no type of what they call curse words on TV, none of that. You feel me? I remember when Red Shoe Diaries on Showtime was considered almost like porn. You know what I'm saying? Now today, man, it's just crazy. All type of homosexual, everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to take for us to have, Isaiah 25, 7 through 9, it's going to take for us to actually have a strong mind, you feel me, and constantly deprogram our children. You got to debrief them. Like if you was a prisoner of war behind enemy lines, when you got back to wherever your country is, they gonna debrief you. What all you see? What happened? You hear me? Step by step, blow by blow. You feel me? You got to do that with your children. You know what I'm saying? Your spouse, your significant other, always you got to constantly deprogram. You know what I'm saying? Because make no mistake about it, you talking about Babylon. The root word is Babel, which means confusion. Everything's confusing. I mean, you got videos on YouTube where men are being intimate with their cars. You understand? Intimate.
In love with the first wheel?
I didn't even see that one.
She's in love with the first wheel.
In love with a first wheel.
These mattresses and drywall and deodorant, all kind of crazy. So you want to eat that kind of stuff. Yeah. What is anything that you want to consume deodorant? She eat makeup. Like makeup you put in your eyes, she eat nothing.
Yeah, it's real. It's real going on. You're going to see worse and worse because what you got is a rise in being an atheist, right? Atheism, and then what's called a nihilist. A nihilist is someone who believes there is no purpose in life, period. You understand? Now, if you look at who they call Albert Pike and his blueprint for the 3 world wars, right before World War III, it will be a rise in the atheists and the nihilists. We seeing that now. Don't nobody believe in the Most High no more.
I definitely want to be around the city.
Y'all. No, look, you
would be a rude awakening.
We in them times. We in them times, man. You feel me? That's why the scripture lets you know, study, show yourself approved, right? The wrath of the Most High come down on the children of disobedience. You see, it's on in the end. It's on you. Make sure you're not deceived. It's on you.
The storm season gonna be something else too, man.
Sure is,
The storm season really gonna be something else, man. Because last couple of winters, it really didn't. It got cold, but we really didn't have a lot of like snow and ice and stuff like that. And what really causes all the storm surges is cold air leaving and hot air coming in. A lot of cold. Right. So it's gonna be a whole lot of hot coming up from the south. This storm season gonna be something else.
Exactly. You see what's going on in Venezuela too? Venezuela, it blacked out in Venezuela. No electricity.
As we speak, hospitals. I mean,
the whole entire country. They overthrowing that deal. No,
it's a coup going on.
It's a coup going on. And America trying to install a puppet dictator.
Well, wait a minute, but does that have something to do with what they were saying that the United States gonna have a blackout?
I mean, it's coming.
They're gonna attack the electric grid.
It's coming. We're not even ready for that.
That's scary, just because. Like I remember when Malcolm kind of did a session on there. That's just scary to think because when you look at it, places like the centers of this place like New York, Chicago, those systems haven't been updated since forever.
Right.
Since the First World War. You know what I mean? Just the equipment and the technology that goes into making that stuff, keeping it up and running. It's still World War I, technology, literally.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't take much to bring that stuff down, to shut the lights out. It just wouldn't take much at all.
Okay, so all of a sudden they had all these uprisings in Venezuela, and now they don't have no lights.
Yeah.
Ain't that kind of suspect?
Yeah, it's very suspect. That's what's up. Yeah, black lights out, and that should let all of us know. Like, look, a lot of things that we
don't play with us.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because look, a lot of people be like, look, I paid my bills, and look, when this, you talking about a change of the guard, you talking about an overthrow of government. You know what I'm saying? A revolution type stuff. This stuff is happening right in front of our eyes, and we acting like it ain't. Right? And it could be your lights out short. Yeah. Yeah, real talk. This is Isaiah 25. Through the 7 through 9. What you on, man?
I can't Mac you out, boy.
There you on, man.
Yeah. Going on and talking. You work the rose to see, Negro. 25 and 12.
25, 7 through 9.
25, 7 through 9. Isaiah 25. I'm gonna start at verse 7.
Let's get her done. Man, do you start where you want to start at, bro?
Verse 1. Y'all
know how we get down. Start where you want to start at. Let's get it done.
Isaiah chapter 25. Oh Lord, Thou art my God. I will exalt thee. I will praise thy name. For thou hast done wonderful things.
Right.
Thy counsels of old are faithfulness and truth. For thou hast made of a city and heat.
You see, so we dealing with the Most High, thy counsels of old, faithfulness and truth. Right? That can't be said about any other power.
Also, a dagger for them saying, "Oh, that's the Old Testament God."
Yeah.
You know, he don't have to do all that anymore. He said that his counsels of old are faithfulness and truth.
Right, and then the Most High destroy any build. See, he'll make a whole city a heat, including the cities you in right now. You know what I'm saying? There's no time to be playing with the Most High. Really, it's time to be more in reverence and getting yourself together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because look, this whole thing gonna go up in smoke shortly. Scriptures say everybody gonna turn to their own people and flee to their own land. You did, because when you look at movies like Red Dawn, when the Russians invaded, or the newest Red Dawn when the North Koreans invaded. What you talking like? Look, that's my thing. Like none of us are ready for that. We're not making no plans for that, right? Ain't nobody done. We was talking earlier about we need to have like little stash houses going there as we moving east.
We should be able to travel.
We not even
every
coordinated.
6, 7, 8 to 12 hours. We should have somewhere we can stop, refuel water. You know what I mean? Shower, treat wounds.
Yeah.
And pick up and keep going.
Everybody out for themselves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can't have that when everybody's selfish.
That's why we gotta break the mind.
They always talking about the nation, but they ain't trying to do nothing to better the nation. They all about themselves.
And keep the faith because we know that our God don't really deal with quantity.
Right, exactly.
Don't say nothing but a few of them.
And we trip off this when we was dealing with about shadow slavery with our sister Harriet Tubman and all that. Like she was more coordinated than we are now.
Right.
We dealing with what we call the Underground Railroad. She had to know who was allies and who was enemies. Right? She had to wait for certain time and slip back behind enemy lines just to get her people. You see? Like we not even what I'm saying is we done been whooped so bad. You feel me? I mean, since the civil rights era to where we not even planning nothing and acting like we all good. That's what I'm saying. You dig? Like how was Harriet Tubman more organized and coordinated than we are now? That's my question. And with all this technology, how it was Harriet Tubman?
You know what? She didn't wait on nobody to help her.
Exactly, and exactly. So trip off this. And that's a soldier, right? Now trip off this. At what point do we do that? You see, we proactive. We supposed to be the Messiah say he's sending the fire that we supposed to kindle the fire. At what point do we become proactive in this thing?
At what point do we say forget those that don't believe? Let's take the ones that do believe. That's right.
That's
worry about the quantity no more. Just deal with
no doubt.
That's what you're gonna have to do. They're gonna be the ones that's gonna snitch.
Right, because you just said
when it go down, they're gonna be the ones that's
God bless you.
Right, what you just said is like they not even gonna, nobody's gonna share, nobody's gonna do it. You gotta go with the ones that's gonna do it.
And even in the time of the acts, the Messiah had them guys moving, keep them out closed. Don't let everybody know who we are. Keep it to our city.
Exactly.
You can't tell everybody, even though they is Israel. You know what I'm saying?
When he transfigured on the mount, he told them, like, don't tell nobody what you just said.
So the ancient wisdom of don't let your right hand know what your left hand and the left hand know what your right hand doing, that still applies. Those are strategies of war. You see, right? But look, this is be real though. Even us that's in the so-called knowledge and truth, there ain't no logistics and no plans going on. Ain't no underground tunnels. Ain't no like that's what I'm saying. It's nothing. It's nothing. We just ready to die.
We don't have a plan where we'll hear those national emergency trumpets going off. And in the next hour, we'll all be somewhere, so we can move out.
The thing is, the Most High is moving in the inward part of man. He's moving on the spirit part of man to where he's speaking to your heart and your mind. Those that don't believe that the Most High is speaking to them, they gonna lose out. Those ones that say, "Oh, that was the voice of the Most High."
So we gonna
do this, and I'm going to do.
So we gonna have to listen like the Powerball numbers, huh?
Exactly.
Not like the numbers, huh?
Yeah.
Man. See, the Most High always been giving us examples and warnings. Like, look, I'm hollering at you. It's just we gotta shed that what we call the benefit of the doubt. The doubt ain't never been a benefit for us anyway. We gotta shed that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And know for certain he dealing with it. He dealing with us. Okay, bang, that's the Most High. Let me go ahead and move. We got to develop that because he been like it ain't like he ain't been told us. We always been told go with your first mind. I should have won my first mind. Your whole entire life. It ain't just like that started happening last week. It's been your whole life. It's been like that. That's how merciful the Most High is, and we just always ignore it.
I just don't feel like there's gonna be a lot of us playing back home.
Scripts say only a remnant.
I just don't see that.
Only those that endure.
Making it here. I don't see that.
No, it ain't. Our people will.
I'll be up at 4 in the morning.
What it say? One of a household tools city.
Yeah, I'm taking a few. And I'm gonna take you to Zion.
A lot of people that's gonna survive this here in this city.
That shit in this country. It's a wrap. But look, let's get some more of this.
Okay.
Because this is serious talk. We in St. Louis, like Larry Malone. We in the STL.
Verse 2 again. Isaiah 25, verse 2 again. But thou hast made of a city a heap, of a defenced city a ruin.
Come on.
A palace of strangers to be no city. It should never be built.
And that go into that Psalm 127, unless the Most High can keep the city, the watchman waited in vain. You feel me? The Most High turn you can say it's a defense city, it's the most protected. America got the biggest military, the Most High make it a heap overnight. You got to understand who you dealing with. Once we understand that, we'll develop a certain fear and move accordingly. You understand? All right, what else you say?
Verse 3. Therefore shall the strong people glorify thee. The city of the terrible nations shall fear thee.
That's right.
For thou hast been a strength to the poor.
To the who?
A strength to the poor.
That's one characteristic of the Most High. You feel me? He's totally against oppression. He's not with oppression, period. He's against that. You understand? He's down with the poor, the afflicted. He take the lowest of the low and use them to bring down kingdoms. He took fishermen, publicans, tax collectors, men that won't even learn in the scripture. And look, his movement is still out here popping over 2,000 years later.
Dang, it was a little boy.
Yeah. What else to say? Let's get it.
Verse 4. A strength to the poor, a strength to the needy in his distress. A shadow from the heat, when the blast of the terrible ones is as a storm against the wall.
Come on.
Verse 5. Thou shalt bring down the noise of strangers as the heat in a dry place, even the heat with the shadow of a cloud. The branch of the terrible ones shall be brought low.
See, dealing with the Most High. The wicked going down. It may seem as if they're prospering right now, and you look at it and you be like, dang, you can almost kind of envious, right? You be like, dang, they don't keep no commandments. They're not tripping off the Most High. And they ain't tripping off the Sabbath, and it seems like they're prospering. Look, all that's coming down. All that's coming down. Rest assured. All right, what else to say?
It's what's the fattening the sheep for the slaughter?
Yeah.
Fattening the sheep for the slaughter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Verse 6.
Yeah.
And in this mountain, shall the Lord of hosts make unto all people a feast of fat things, a feast of wines of the lees, of fat things full of marrow.
The mountain the Most High be going into for the most part be Mount Zion. Mountains also represent governments. You read Jeremiah 51, they talk about Babylon as a destroying mountain. So there's a feast in Jerusalem coming. You know what I'm saying? There's a gathering in Jerusalem, and specifically Mount Zion, right? Right, that's home. When you read Paul in Galatians, say Jerusalem is our mother, which is above us, mother to us all. You see? That is what's coming. People want to duck it, people want to play around, but it's the truth. It's the truth, right? There's a feast coming, there's a slaughter coming. You got the Valley of Judgment not that far from over there. What you call the Megiddo Valley? You got right about within viewing distance almost, like, bang. Yeah, this is what's coming. That's why we need to get ourselves together, right? And trip off this again. I was talking about it last week. Like, if you was a prisoner of war, you're gonna always be thinking about home. I can't wait to get back home, man. Can't wait to get back home. You know, I mean, you never stop thinking. We done forgot Jerusalem. Even us that's in the truth, we done forgot home. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got people that can travel, like got passports, but they'll go to Mexico. They'll go to the Caribbean. They go to South America. You ain't thought like, dang, let me look up some property in Israel and see if I can. Surely they got Airbnb there too. Like now we go somewhere here, Airbnb. What you think? Israel is one of the most developed countries in the world. What you mean they ain't got Airbnb and advanced technology? You ain't thought about going home. That's the point. Just to go and visit. Outside. You dig? Like all of us start getting in that vibration, you never know. Outside, look up, and then we all in there as a force, right? We at least need to start making those, you know what I'm saying? Making preparations and, you know, putting the effort forth. Put a foot forward. And try, you understand, to do what thus saith the Most High, right? We know about the New Jerusalem and all that, but on this side, that's still home for you. You heard, you in the flesh right now. You feel me? That's still your home. And it's trodden down by heathens. You feel me? Alkaline seas and all that. I seen the video, it's all heathens in the Dead Sea just floating like this. The whole Dead Sea is alkaline. You get in there, all your skin disorders leaving and everything. They just in there chilling. And you can't even say it.
That salt is so dense.
Yeah.
You don't even sing.
You only exactly. You dig? And you got all these heathens and we be like, well, we can't go. Why? Why you can't go? Why you can't even go visit? Go visit. Kick it. What's good?
They know Jerusalem. Jerusalem is the center of the world as far as the
hallelujah. And most I bless all y'all beyond measure. Hallelujah.
Center of the world.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's so serious. I googled the longitude and latitude of Jerusalem the other day. I need to know what the latitude and longitude is. I'm not lying to y'all. Think it's a game. Think it's a game. I'm not lying. Look, man. Look, I've been on it so much. I want to know the latitude and longitude of Jerusalem. I'm not playing no games. I'm sure y'all. I'm like, man, let me go ahead and try to figure some things out. I'm just, you know, brainstorming. Right here, 31.7683 degrees north by 35.2137 degrees east. That's Jerusalem. 66.9817, they come out to 37. You add up Mount Zion and Hebrew, they come out to 37 too. I just turned 37 5 weeks ago.
I just turned 37.
I know. That's just something else I was on early. But when it hit, I woke up, Google. What you got? Google the latitude and longitude of Jerusalem, and it came right out. And those I just said that I didn't even share that with him, right? He said what they come out to right there, 66.9817. Add that up, they come out 37. Real talk, bro. Real talk. I just been on it. Like, dang, I didn't know all of it.
Remind you of when you talk about the scripture about Ezekiel and the valley of dry bones, but they come together.
Yeah, it's time, man. Ezekiel 37. Yep, 1 through 14.
Excellent.
You feel me? And that go into our spiritual resurrection as well as our physical. It's coming, man. You know what I'm saying? And look, most of your politicians, they got dual citizenship. They here for the cameras, taking pictures, arguing points, Capitol Hill, back out of here. Right? Now, most I done visited this place. You feel me? That's why it's time for us to love one another. Get ourselves together, man. That's what time it is. You feel me? That's what time it is.
Remember, like on that movie Ghostbusters, how when that river of that wicked goop started flowing up under the city, all these ghosts and all these spirits and stuff that were living amongst the people the whole time started manifesting where we could see it and they was interact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the city was just in an uproar. You know what I'm saying? Because of this power that was coming from the city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the same type of thing. It's about to start going down right before our eyes. Like these sewing machines are getting bigger. You know what I mean? And they're spreading. Like they're all over the world at this point. You know what I mean? They're all over the world at this point. So things are heating up. Things are heating up.
Real talk. Now watch this. Watch this right here. Next verse.
Finish that verse 6 of a feast of wines on the lees of fat things, full of marrow of wines on the lees, well refined.
Going to the vintage harvest of grapes. Grapes, you get your wines. Go ahead, Al.
Verse 7.
Yeah.
And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people.
You see that? And the Most High going to destroy in this mountain that face of the covering cast over all the people. That veil of deception.
Okay.
You understand? Right? It's going to come a time when all the lies are going to be destroyed. right? Because today people tell lies like they bored with the truth. Everybody bored with the truth, everybody lying. But guess what? In that day, it's gonna be, you're gonna know exactly what it is, what the Most High require of us and everything. The day is coming when all the deception will be destroyed. And look, notice it said cast over all the people. The whole world is in an uproar. The whole world has been lied to, right? It's deeper than just us. We go into Jeremiah 16, they go into the Gentiles saying, lame, we inherited lies too. Our fathers taught us lies. Yeah, things that do not profit, right? There's a veil cast over all people, right? And the God of this world, we're talking about the adversary, right? Got so many people confused. But the day is coming when that veil is going to be destroyed. Go ahead, what else to say?
Verse 8.
Yeah, verse 8.
He will swallow up death in victory.
Hallelujah.
And the Lord God will wipe away tears from off all faces. And the rebuke of his people shall he take away from off all the earth.
Hallelujah.
For the Lord has spoken.
That's a beautiful day right there. Death will be swallowed up, tears will be wiped away, and even rebuke against his people.
People rebuke left and right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a promise the Most High has for us. And those that keep giving a location though, in this mountain. That's where the blessing go forth from, right? Jerusalem is where the Most High got his eye on constantly. That's what's up. Right, so we need to know the latest news coming out of there, the latest politics, what's going on, right? Because in the end, saviors, plural, are going to come up on Mount Zion to judge the Mount of Esau. What it say in the book of Obadiah, right? So the very people you see fighting over, you got to get up out of there, right? They can either leave voluntarily or get smoked up out of there, but it's coming. It's coming. What else to say?
Verse 9.
Yeah.
And it shall be said in that day, lo, this is our God.
This is our possessor. This is our power, our God. Lo, look, this is our God. Go ahead,
We have waited for him.
Yeah.
And he will save us. This is the Lord. We have waited for him. We will be glad and rejoice in his salvation.
Verse 10.
For in this mountain shall the hand of the Lord rest. And Moab shall be trodden down under him, even as straw is trodden down for the dung heap.
Might as well finish it off. Go ahead.
And he shall spread forth his hands in the midst of them. And he that swimmeth spreadeth forth his hands to swim. And he that shall bring down their pride together with the spoils of their hands. And the fortress of the high fort and thy walls shall he bring down, lay low, and bring to the ground, even to the dust.
Yeah, most of the time talking about judgment. Y'all talking about the changing of the guard. What you see happening, who you see ruling, that ain't gonna be what it is. There's gonna be a new heaven and a new earth. A changing of the guard. I need Baruch 5 next. Give me Baruch 5. Baruch the 5th chapter. It's a short verse. Also a short chapter. 1 through 9. Baruch 5, 1 through 9. Again, y'all, Jerusalem is our mother. Baruch in the Apocrypha. Jerusalem is our mother. Make no mistake about it. Right? City of peace. Jerusalem. We're going to Baruch, the 5th chapter out the Apocrypha. Verse 1 through 9. Y'all reread that Isaiah, the 25th chapter is powerful. The Most High basically in there is prophesying about a change of the guard. Right? A change of rulership. And that's what's happening. Sometimes I sit back and trip off when the Messiah say, the works that I do, y'all gonna do greater, right? And I was tripping off earlier how when they came to lock him up, he spoke and they all fell back and hit the ground. You know what I'm saying? I had to get up and they asked him again, who y'all looking for? You looking for the Messiah, Yahoshua or Yahushua Nazareth. The I am he. They fall all the way back and bah! That's rock right there. You know what I'm saying? And it's just imagine us as a nation with that type of power. So we can speak in our adversary. Shabbat Shalom, my brother. My brother. Us as a nation had that power to where we speak and our enemies just fall backwards like bah. I be tripping off that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? I be tripping off that. Shalom, praise. Yeah, I can see it too, man. Feel me? Especially when you see a lot of brothers read the scriptures and they break them down bold with authority.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can see 2 or 3 generations into the fall of this civilization when the power went down and all that synthetic food. Now we living off the fat of the land, just what you need, just enough to get by. You know what I'm saying? You out in the living in nature and stuff. I saw 3 and 4 generations of our children being raised in that time frame. Right. I can see them being a force to be reckoned with. You know what I mean? As far as their faith, you know what I'm saying, and the power that they able to tap into. You know what I mean?
And keep it going, man. Like, so we don't make mistakes like our forefathers did. Let it go. Keep pushing with the
yeah, man, we don't never want to see this again, man. Feel me? I know we get tired. We seeing our people get slaughtered out here. You know what I'm saying? Household relationships is in a disarray. Households is out of order. No brotherly love, no sisterly love. Y'all don't want to see this no more, man. You know what I'm saying? Like again, even the brother out there in what's the brother name? Stephen Clark. The police killed him in his backyard. Remember, his brother was in the city council dancing in front of him and all that. Not that long ago. I think it's out on the West Coast somewhere.
Yeah, no charges brought.
No charges brought against them cops, man. Killed that brother in his backyard. Talking about he was reaching for a gun. He had a phone on. Body. And then go try to. This was last year, but recently the judgment came out that no charges will be brought up.
No charges.
Zechariah, if you can for me, Zechariah 11, 4 and 5. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not guilty. And it's right in the scriptures. Who possess slay them and hold themselves not guilty. You live in this Bible when you're done talking. You live in it. People can deny it all they want. You live an Israelite life, regardless if you deny it or accept it or not. That's what you live. You live an Israelite life. Nothing else. You understand? And it'd be better for our people to hurry up and accept that. You got that for me out?
Zechariah 4 and 5.
Zechariah 11, verse 4 and 5. Zechariah 11, 4 and 5. Yeah, I say that was in Sacramento. That's in Cali. Now his brother was raising awareness about what happened to his brother. So he was going through the city councils, dancing and doing all type of stuff. Like, look, y'all killed my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with that? Right? The police end up getting off for murdering him. And yeah, his name was Stephen Clark, right? And one of the excuses that was given was because he was arguing with his girlfriend a couple of days before. He was on some like suicidal type. But that's y'all excuse for killing this brother. So in other words, you get in an argument with your significant other, you dig? And that's a reason for the police to kill. Right? We went over a couple of days ago in Isaiah 49 that our children gonna start saying on our earth, look, this place is too narrow for us. Right? The land of your captivity and got too skinny for us, man. It's time for us to start looking abroad. Put your spirit and mind toward home. You dig? And I ain't saying you pack up a need today, but at least get the spirit of moving around. You dig? Like you about to go on a cruise. You about to go down to South America. A lot of our people got passports. And they use that just to go to Mexico. You dig? You look, we spend $1.3 trillion a year. We got to stop saying we don't got enough to go visit Jerusalem. You got it. You got passports and everything. You actually got it. You got the money to go. You got the means to go and everything. You just done forgot about home. That's the problem, right? Meanwhile, the Frenchman is very nationalistic. He loves France, even if he over here. The China cat, he come over here, learn his education. He bring all that knowledge back home with him to organize his people. You dig? We done forgot home, man. That's how destroyed we are. We to the point to where we actually sympathize for our oppressors. You the victim, right? Again, you the woman in that domestic relationship getting the wig whooped up off of her and got so much loyalty to this cat. That's what we done become. You know what I'm saying? And in your mind, you be like, why don't you just get the hell up? What the hell is wrong with you?
That's a hell of a perspective.
Love Jimmy.
You better not say nothing.
And we better not say nothing about America. You love America, boy.
Love Max.
You really put some, you know what I mean? It's color to it.
Yeah.
I mean, if this was a relationship that we were in as far as black people in this country, you know what I mean? We the woman getting their eyes black.
Yeah. We are.
Saying I ain't leaving, don't call. You know, mama, I'm fine. He loved me. I did that. It's my fault.
I fell down the steps. Some crazy.
I shouldn't have said that. Don't call the police. That's us.
All the nations that's here, we should be the last ones talking about. We love this place.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Us people.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be talking about.
I just saw a video earlier. It's a plane full of white folks and about 6 or 7 black folks in some church choir. They get up on the plane, they just start singing, and the white folks just happy and just as comfortable. And you know, you see the Negroes in the comments, they just clapping like seers, like, oh, this is beautiful, this is wonderful. It's like the same dog and pony show. You know what I mean? As long as they comfortable, as long as they ain't in fear, as long as they not reminded of what they've done, everything's cool. But the second that you decide to bring up anything outside of their comfort zone, you're gonna get Stephen. What's the brother's name?
Stephen Clark.
Stephen Clark.
Stephen Clark, man. This is what it is. So I mean, right before you walked in, Rob, we're talking about like the Messiah talked about how we're gonna do greater things. Imagine us as a nation with the power to speak and our enemies flee.
Yeah.
Because he spoke when they came to arrest him, and everybody, all the officers, everybody hit the deck. That's what's coming, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to understand that, and that's what we have within us. He already said it's within you. You got it, right? It just takes for us to believe. You feel me? The common storms, like what y'all worrying about? In the back, sleep. Hey, we about to die. Little ye of little faith. Calm the storm. You feel me?
You know what I was thinking today, bro? Like our women, man, we have lost our power. That's why our women have, you know what I'm saying, feel the way they feel. You know what I'm saying? Once you gain that power back, that's what they're gonna have to attract back to.
Yeah, power, respect, power.
Exactly.
You feel me? Because right now you dealing with a heathen. That's all he respect. You feel me? Power, and that same heathen is provided. You see? So it's just so in a way we can't even get mad. What you mad about? You know what I'm saying? This is what's coming.
Women hate weak men.
Yeah, for sure. That's why it's a double standard. Because you don't want this man standing up roaring like, okay, dang, let me go ahead and take the bull by the horns. You did, but then in the end, you don't want to push over and move back, man. No one don't want that. You want you a man, masculine man. That's what it is. You feel me? These days are coming, and that's why I salute my brothers in these last days, regardless of what's going on, standing up. You understand? It's time to show that. You feel me? And regardless if it's the true power of the Most High, everything got a boomerang back to you anyway. It don't matter, but it's time to stand. You understand? It ain't gonna happen unless you stand. Judah, your hand gonna be at the neck of your enemies. You are ye whom your brethren shall praise. Most High gonna say the tents of Judah first. Judah gonna fight at Jerusalem. You see? Like that power is coming, so it's time for you stand up and roar. You understand? Like I'm saying, this is not the time for a man to be apologetic about being masculine. You're a man. You understand? And we should embrace our sisters as feminine, wearing dresses and getting back to our culture and rapping. We should embrace that. You understand? Like that, a masculine man love that. It's time for the men to be masculine and take the bull by the horns. You feel me? And stop being afraid. What you afraid of? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we all scared? Like, what you talking about? Oh, they killing folk, man. You been getting killed since you been there. Look, at least if it's an honorable thing or the way you go out, you understand? In the eyes of the Most High, you got your ink, right? Or you can be a coward and die 1,000 times. You understand? Because you were scared to stand up, but that don't come with any respect.
Right. Did he say what the spirit woe to the fearful heart?
Yeah, and faint hands.
What that Zechariah 11?
Yeah, Zechariah 11, 4 and 5.
Zechariah 11, 4 and 5.
Yeah.
Thus says the Lord my God, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them.
Whose possessors slay. We are the flock of the slaughter. Our possessors slay us. Whose possessors slay them. Go ahead,
and hold themselves not guilty.
Not who?
Not guilty.
That's the verdict that just came out about the cops that killed their brother Stephen Clark. That's the exact verdict, right? You should read that and catch chills and say, wow, this Bible is real. Because it ain't happening on this level with nobody else, right? This ain't happening with nobody else. Can't nobody else just kill another group of people. You dig? And majority of the people that kill them is, I'm talking about over 95% of them, right? The verdict is not guilty. That's like saying you never did it. That's like saying you never did it. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, right? Go ahead, Doc.
And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord.
Wow.
For I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not.
Our shepherds are our leaders. Our leaders don't, man, look, you know, what leader? Name one. What leader pity us? What leader really down for us? Right? Name off of Jesse Jackson or Al Sharpton. Look, they there for the check.
I'm gonna say they just show up because something happened in the media so they can, you know, get their little 10 or 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
They ain't really trying to do nothing no other time.
Yeah. That's the check. Look, they there to get the check because look, behind the scenes, right? They know numbers is power, right? It's a whole, look, there's thousands of emotional black, right? All right. I'm the spokesman, right? All these bodies are gonna boycott, say your business because of what just happened, right? So now they want to negotiate, not with everybody, but with the spokesman. Who's the spokesman? Al Sharpton. What are you back there talking to them about? I will look, cut me a check for like 1,000, 100,000, right? And I'll speak, right, to my people. And guess what? They're gonna fizzle out and go home, right? So all you gotta do is go in there. Look, I met with, you know, Perino, whatever. Yeah, I met with him, you know what I'm saying? And things are gonna change. But this is what I need y'all to do, my people. Go on home. You understand? And we're organized from there. Nothing's gonna happen today.
I was going first and we pulled up and like, best get up out of
Yeah, you there for the check. Because look, you got bodies and you got a whole bunch of emotional bodies behind you.
And most of them just set up our leaders anyway. Set up our leaders anyway.
They already know. They
You
already
know
know.
what I'm saying? Most of them set up our leaders anyway.
Say what you say, Rock. You saying what?
I said most of them set up our leaders anyway. You know what I'm saying? They just set up there, you know, it's fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just wicked, man. You know what I'm saying? They put people in place. You know, I was watching that thing when they talking about the FBI sabotage.
Yeah.
And it's showing how they put people in places, and I'm like, man, this is wicked, man. You don't even know like who set up and all this, whatever. It's like, okay, I see how they were just trying to infiltrate things of that nature and all that, man. It's just this is a wicked place.
Yeah.
This is wicked, man. And it's been wicked for a long time, man.
But they always do.
Yeah.
That blew my mind. He was just sitting there saying how many things that he did.
He was in there smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
We just laughing about it, like, yeah, you know, I was using to infiltrate that. The FBI,
You could tell he was, you know, the spirit was messing with him, man. Like, he was so messed up. You see, he kept talking, he kept smoking a cigarette. He was messed up, man. Because he know he did some wicked stuff, man. Yeah, he knew he was doing some wicked stuff. He was just real, just messed up, man.
Yeah.
You know, I was looking at him in the spirit. I was like, man,
so basically, he was just doing it for that check.
Yeah, he was doing it for the check. But then I was just kind of looking at more deeper, like how they were just showing how every time somebody wanted to get together, make them get people together, that was a problem. So that was the number one thing. It wasn't nothing else. If that was the threat, if somebody was talking about getting the people together, he was a threat automatically. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, that's the biggest thing. Like, that's the scariest thing I got. That's what they scared.
So Psalm 1, that's why Psalm 133 is so powerful. It's a very short psalm. They talk about the brothers, which include the sisters, dwelling in unity. See? That's what our people fear. Not only just the bootlickers of our people, but the heathens. They fear that, man.
Yeah.
You understand? Because deep down in their subconscious, they know they link back with their God. Because there's a day of reckoning coming. You see? You got to answer for everything that happened here. Right? We won't be divided forever. One day, you Israelites are going to be united on one accord, like, bah. You dig? You're going to rule this earth.
Watch out.
So that's what fear the people. So now that we're talking about like coming together, we can discuss our doctrine different. That's easy work. We do that all the time. You understand? The Bible is a spiritual book. That's why it's so many different understandings of it. It's spiritual and it's different levels. The level Enoch was on was not the level the regular cat that was keeping sheep in Jerusalem. Enoch was on a whole nother level. So certain things he would say would make people like, what is it? What? You understand? The Messiah, a whole nother level. He had to like dumb what he was saying down in parables. So just so you could somewhat get what he was saying. You see, you dealing with different levels when it comes to this. In the book of Enoch, it say there are 365,000 layers to the Torah. Right? That means different levels, man. You see? So of course, I'm always down with the dialogue and all that. But look, when you deal with other nations, right? Everybody in China don't agree on every point. Everybody in Pakistan don't agree on every point. What was that we were just watching? Body of Lies over there with Russell Crowe and all that. They using the different things that the Arabs disagree about and got a foothold over in their country and all that. Division is a tool of the adversary. You see what I'm saying? If you unite, like, look, I'm gonna discuss that with my people off camera. That ain't none of your business.
Right.
We'll discuss all that off camera. You know what I'm saying? Once we get in that spirit, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And we can start standing more, you know what I'm saying, as a unit. That's what time it is, man, because this thing going up in smoke. All right, so you was done with that Zechariah 11?
4 and 5.
Yeah, 4 and 5. I need Lamentations. If you can grab Lamentations for me, then we can get back to what we on. Shabbat shalom, my brother. Blessings. Blessings to you. Lamentations 4, 17 and 18. Lamentations 4, 17 and 18. What's up with you, Heat, bro? Good to,
Just Bluetooth.
yeah, good to see my brethren. Yeah, it's all good. Make yourself at home, brother. It's good to see the brothers, man. Good to see the brothers, man. Start the Shabbat. Good to see the sisters. All right, Lamentations 4. One of the brothers, if they can grab it. And then we're going to get back to what we're doing.
Lamentations 4 and what?
17 and 18. That's right, sis. Taking in-house beef to the streets, no good. We discuss all we need to discuss off camera. Yeah. Yeah. Good talk.
Lamentations 4 and 17. As for us, our eyes as yet fail for our vain help.
Vain means worthless, right? Our vain help. Our eyes have failed for our worthless help. Right? Go ahead, Doc.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Y'all hear that? We've been watching for a nation that could not save us. What has America benefited you as a people? You see?
Or even so, even not to, you know what I mean? But it's just that, you know, when that black people, we need to all come together and as black people, you know what I mean? Like, who is this? This all these niggas that you think could come together. You know what I'm saying? It's like bro saying, you go over in Africa, all niggas ain't together. You go over in Africa. So what make you think these displaced Africans can all link up and it just don't work like that? You looking for a nation that ain't gonna save you.
That's facts, man. Right? So look, that's powerful. We need to really soak that in because you need to check that anytime you feeling so in love with your oppressor or this government of your oppressor. Check yourself when you're feeling comfortable because the prophecy says we didn't watch for a nation that cannot save us, and that's vain. We've been watching for vain help. You wasting your time. His job ain't to, you understand, give you justice and judgment. This is punishment. That's like the brother going to jail. Like, this ain't fair. Nigga, you in jail. You mean it ain't fair? Right. You in jail. Right? We done forgot we're in jail. You see? But even in jail, you never stop forgetting about home. Dang, you know what I'm saying? Dang, send me some letters. You know what I'm saying? Write me. Dang, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Send me some pictures. You did? Like when the last time you asked your people, send me some pictures from Israel, man. I want to see something. You did? Brother sent me a picture today. My bad, I put you off. Brother sent me a picture as the sun was going down. It's about 9 hours ago. As the sun was going down in Israel and Ashkelon. And Ashkelon is right there by the Mediterranean Sea. Right? It looked like the sun was dancing on the ocean, bro. He was like, Shabbat Shalom, Aki. You know what I'm saying? Sabbath finna come on there about 9 hours ago. Shabbat came in over there. You did. And I saw it and caught chills. Like, whoa. See? Like, what we done forgot. We done forgot. You done been whooped so bad, you done forgot about honor. And I know the heathen got to be thinking like, torture don't even affect these Negroes. Like eventually torture gonna make you break and say, I know the heathen got to be like, these niggas is really destroyed.
Yeah.
Torture, like we killing y'all. We letting y'all know we don't rock with y'all. We killing y'all. We killing your women now too. Right? We laying your women down too. We laying your children down now too. They can't even play with cap guns in the park. Huh? This is what's happening. Deal with it. Right? And you rather say no justice, no peace. Not because you off my go ahead. No, you had something to say.
No, I was just tripping out. You said prayer. I'm like, what is prayer? That don't even appear in scripture, do it? I mean, when it does, it's talking about, like attractive or beautiful, like, you know what I mean? Our definition of the word is just our definition. Our depiction of reality is war. It's war. You know what I mean? Like we got a sense of I deserve something. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we don't want to talk about what we really deserve.
I deserve something. And that word,
the wages of sin is death, so we should all be dead.
The word deserve appears in scripture one time.
You said what?
The word deserve appears in scripture one time. In the book of Ezra, the 9th chapter. Wow. And it's talking about that we have been punished way less than we deserve. You know what I'm saying? So we don't even want to talk about what we deserve. You know what I mean? It's just certain words, it omit it from your vocabulary because it just does you no justice. You know what I mean? Omit it from your vocabulary, maybe you can get it out your mindset. Just don't even use it. Fair. Deserve.
Right.
That's something I don't even deal with. You know what I mean?
Man. I feel that. At what point do you say, hold on, this is happening for a reason?
Right.
This is happening to us for a reason.
You're getting what you deserve, whether you realize it or not.
Yeah. That's powerful. Yeah. And look, that's a sober reality y'all people don't want to deal with. You rather blame the white man for your problems, right? I ain't even into all that. It was a white man. Look, he got judgment coming to him, not just him. All these heathens that done overstepped their boundary. You understand? But I'm not into blaming nobody for what I go through or what we go through as a people. Let's get it together. You feel me? The sooner that we accept responsibility, right, for what has happened, right, we can move on and grow. You understand? And get ourselves together. I've been past that. I'm not blaming heathens for nothing. Right? Because you realize where the power really resides. Like, you ain't got no power.
Not to make light of the atrocities that they out here perpetuating on the daily.
Yeah, no, judgment coming to you, devils. It's coming. Right? The Most High already decreed it. I'm saying I'm not into blaming them.
Yeah.
You dig? Judgment coming for what you done did. We ain't no ducking it. But when we talk about remedy, bringing a remedy to our nation, nah, I'm not blaming no heathen, none of that. You know what I'm saying? We know what happened. We know what we did, and we know what we continue to do. See? You had something. Go ahead.
No, just on that point, I was just, I got into my spirit that said, listen, we can shut this down. We just, let's say, Judah himself, let's stop killing each other for a month. I mean, no murders. That would shit. The police would have, the lawyers, everything would get shut down just for a month.
He said, boy, we put everybody out of business. The lawyers, the police, the doctors, everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just let's say for a month, Judah himself stopped killing each other for a month. We can't even imagine that.
Can't imagine it, because our eye have turned evil toward our brother. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Brotherhood is the solution to all of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the Messiah was teaching, right? That's why when he was eating with people, didn't nobody like it. Everybody had the mumble mouth. He's like, look, I'm here to call. You feel me? I'm not here to call the righteous to repentance. If you righteous, I'm not here for you. Right? Those that are whole don't need a doctor. I'm rocking with those that need a doctor, those that are sick, right? Those that are not righteous. We feel me? And people was mad, like, what you over there doing hanging with them? You see? And it ain't like he over there conforming to what they doing. No, they want to level up and conform to what he on. But the fact that he's around them and that light shining and they feeling all that power and that vibration. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what this is about. All right, so look, a nation that cannot save us. Vain help, right? What else to say?
Verse 18. They hunt our steps.
They do what?
They hunt our steps.
These heathens hunt your steps. Come on.
That we cannot go in our streets.
Wow. Wow. Now y'all see that? Like, look, that's something that we all know very well. Everybody in here know that. Everybody in here that lived through that so many years about us going to the store, stopping by the liquor store, or going to our mama house, you feel me, and never making it there. Leaving and never making it back. Right? They hunt our steps that we can't even go into our streets. Man, I remember years ago I saw the movie Crash with I think Don Cheadle was in there. You got your boy, light-skinned brother from Empire. He was in there. And then it was his wife, right? Police heathens pulled them over. They did. And the police was on the side of the road. Had both of them on the car like that. And the police started, you feel me, fondling with his wife. You dig? And he over, stop it! And she was you dig? And she like, you dig? And she looking at him like, you coward MF. You see? And so, you know, I put that scenario out there at times. You know, some sisters be like, well, no, you know, like I need you to make it home because we got business to take care of and all that. But look, what you're not realizing is you'll never respect that man after that. Right? Right? Man ain't got no respect from his woman. None. Right? You'll never respect him after that. And when the argument come up, guess what's gonna come out? You ain't say all that to that police that had his finger up on the side of that.
They was arguing about
yeah,
it.
They was arguing. Yeah.
She was starting up.
At what point, I'm saying, when did we arrive at that point to where we as men compromised that? Yeah. Like it used to be, oh, I gotta take you there. One of us ain't making it home tonight. Behind it. You feel me? And look, that's your possession. That's honorable. You understand? Like, look, if you don't protect that, it's not yours. You feel me? You can't protect your possession. Like, trip off this. Okay, what if that was your daughter? Okay, say it ain't your wife, it's your daughter. It's your son. And the police took his billy club and trying to get at your son on the side of the road. Up his.
All is the same.
What I'm saying is exactly the same. That's my point. Yeah. You feel me? We done got so low as men to where we for the heathen's sentence or judgment putting us in jail, or we for even laying our life down and dying. And the Messiah say, greater love had no man in this. They lay down his life. You see? Certain things supposed to happen, bro. You got to go there. It's just what it is. When do we admit, and I'm saying like that has to come back for it to be that level of respect worldwide. You understand? Nah, you violate mine, I gotta get at you. Why you think the white man, even though he hate the herb, he respect him? Because he know the herb won't take him there. And I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. You look, I'll kill myself to get at you. See, so even though you don't like him, you think a million times before you violate what's his. You see, these heathens ain't thinking twice about violating yours because he know he got you punked. You see?
He'll come back and get his strength. He wants his right to get his strength.
That's right, Al.
Not from his hands and not from the corner of our flesh. See, that's why he has making broken known that he just needs to destroy his spiritual yoke and his.
True.
So, I mean, we got the muscle. That's why every big 6'4" like Israelite you see, they take him down. Somehow he get killed. Or somehow he. Why is the biggest nigga saw? That's who they targeted because they come up. But on the spiritual side, the Most High has put us down right there. Because if we did fight back, it wouldn't be his fight. Why? You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't. I'm saying it's for physical, for shooting. You know what I'm saying? It's for.
I'm talking about as far as defending yours.
No,
I'm talking about like your wife and your son, right? You did. I'm talking about. I'm more talking more of it's just an individual honor. Your wife and your son, like trip off this. You have to arrive at a point in your mind to where I gotta go defending mine because trip off this. We in Messiah in 1 John 3:14-16. See, we the love of God. Cause he like that's what I'm talking about.
But I was explaining to you that when you don't see them examples.
No doubt.
That's, you know what I'm saying?
But you do see him because you about this. You act like that with your brother though.
Yeah.
I'm saying like, look, look, we done got to the point to where we turn it off.
We see how they crazy though, because
Yeah, she got the hood, though.
see, it's not over the woman. In 1970, in the 70s, the white woman grabbed a black woman like, here, come, look, you want some rights? You want your man to stop doing this?
No doubt, no
You
doubt.
finna give y'all jobs, equal pay, which is equal pay. So what he did is he did increase the woman over the man. So the woman they left the home, so they had a lot to do with the man, how he should protect the woman when she started doing this too.
Ain't that true?
So look, hold on, in the physical way, men and women just started hitting men on the whole time. See what I'm saying? Like, most time man,
Bro, that's what I'm asking. What didn't happen in 40 years? What didn't happen in 40 years to what a man wanted? Look, the Panthers walk up in Sacramento, state capital.
right.
I'm saying what didn't happen within 40 years. So we can't act like just because we in slavery, because we got examples of men standing up in slavery. In slavery, post-slavery, like look, I'm gonna take you there, you handle mine. That's what I'm saying. You feel me? And nothing. And my whole point is nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with you defending. Yeah.
I was just giving the reason behind, like, there ain't a lot of that.
Exactly. So where does it restart at? Is what I'm saying. Because we can play the curse game all day and say we curse the Most High to destroy. But look, you brothers are claiming to be Torah keepers. We keep Torah. So if you, I'm speaking individually. I'm not even speaking as a nation right now. We brothers in here right now, we keep Torah, right? This is Sabbath right now. We keep the Sabbath and all that. If you keep the commandments, you're blessed. You're not cursed. That's the point. This is what I'm saying. Like not that long ago, men were in the 90s. Men were shooting at police. You understand? Even though it was in ignorance on the left-hand side, men were shooting at police nationwide. You understand? Okay, let's take right the door right there. Right? Let's take it on back even deeper, right? Going back to the Black Panthers and them. Brothers was willing to protect. Brothers were willing to stand up and protect their neighborhoods and their families. What then happened lately is that it's been so destroyed to where we like. In other words, we scared. And that fear, when the scriptures say, Proverbs 29:25, the scriptures say the fear of man bringeth a snare. We scared. That's what it is. Right? Moses was in captivity. And he seen injustice, and what he do? You see? Well, now, about this. Was that a sin? What no sin?
When you touch spiritually, we can have the mind.
Shalom.
Look, we can have the mind. We can have the mind or the see, when you touch spiritually, it's a different order. You know what I'm saying? Now you know how to fight.
Not right.
So, I mean, when you say the ignorance in the thing, it's total order in the street. See what I'm saying? They still don't know how to fight. See, that's what the Most High doing. He making everything to where he's the last resort.
No, look, I'm with that. But see, we into that though. I'm talking about us. We into knowledge. I'm talking about us as men in this knowledge right here. Right? When do the light turn back on to where, look, bro, we got to defend us by any means necessary. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm asking. Now, look, I'm not talking about us as a whole, and I ain't talking about us like trying to say, okay, well, dang, this is what happened. Like, I'm talking about us as individuals in this truth. At what point do we turn that on and say, this is what? I'm talking about your family getting violated. It start with us individually. If your family get violated, I don't give a fuck who it is. It may be a cop. It may be a sick, sadistic heathen, whoever.
I mean, I'm walking through the house and all of like that, you know, I got guns. Look, what I'm saying is when you take a look at one, I thought of one thing like, real quick, I'm gonna have to blame them out.
I got smart.
Look, see what I'm saying? I ain't going out like, here, you can have them.
No doubt.
That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead, my sister. Go ahead.
So you saying that the man is acting like this because the Most High put the spirit on them to dumb down, like to pump down, like they be your friend. I'm trying to get.
And he put the spirit spirit of not wanting to fight for oppression.
So is
Like these, look,
that in scripture?
Look, this just happened though, is what I'm saying.
Right.
Like it was turned on from in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. This just happened. I'm talking about within the past few years, maybe past 20 years, of men being docile and more scared of sitting in jail for 20 years or dying at the hand of the heathen than protecting their loved ones. That's what I'm saying.
The castle was held in court, the Israelites, you know, we who held court in the street. That's where they locked up the key.
Okay, what about us? Is what I'm saying.
Look, what about us?
Yeah.
We got the script. You talking about us?
Yes, I'm talking. Yes. Because it's our job to defend our nation. Let me get some scripture real quick. Let me get some scripture.
The spirit of man.
Yeah.
But ain't it made to get up and fight?
It gotta be. If not, it's gonna be destroyed. Go ahead, Alex.
I think that's the question right there. It's just the point on point.
Wow.
As a man, if we put in that situation of a police doing that to my woman or anybody in my family, what should be done? I'm saying like this, and I thought about that. I thought about this. I pray that the Most High never put me in that position, because I'm saying, listen, I am knocking to whoever coming to my door. Like if you come to my family, that's a wrap. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If it's over there, whatever, fine. But if you come into my family, it's for me, it's under heaven and earth is righteous for me to defend myself against anyone. If you come to my family,
But it's
and then I'll just for a second, show me the law that's against the law.
We're about to read some scriptures on it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Like, look, if we don't stand up and do what nobody is.
Yeah.
Right? Look at anything in the past, or even look at the scripture. Men had to stand up. Moses had to stand up. You understand? Israelites had to stand up and protect what it is, man. Like we done been. But I'm saying, look, but true about this, bro. True about this. He said the kingdom of heaven is within. He said the kingdom, and what kingdom of heaven is about judgment as well. First, give me 1 John. I'm gonna give you a scripture, is what I'm saying, because we've allowed certain sound bites to dictate to us how we move and execute out here. But that's not necessarily the truth. It's not necessarily the truth. You got something to say? Go ahead.
I just feel like that if you got white men that hold one of your wife or your daughter, if a black man did, they'll be quick to kill them.
Exactly. Why do we turn it off?
So why is it that we quick to kill our own and take our family from our own, but from another person?
Let's keep it real. We've been destroyed. That's that Willie Lynch. That's that Willie Lynch mentality. Yeah, but that's that Willie Lynch situation, right? We can't blame the. Can't say what us had, you know, all docile and all that. No, we refuse to stand up. 1 John 3. Watch this. Not sure about this. 1 John 3. It's called being born again. A transformation of one's mind. Not sure about this. We claim to be born again. I'm talking about we claim that. We claim we done came out of Babylon spiritually. That's what we claim as men. So look, ain't no excuse for us. You take all that off the table. That just don't fly over here. You may be able to explain that for somebody in the world that really don't know what's going on. And even then, even before the truth, you had that mindset like, man, look, y'all got me messed up. I'm not letting that ride. Nothing wrong with that spirit is what I'm saying. That's all I'm going into, right? 1 John 3, 14 through 16. Watch this. Let's get her done.
1 John chapter 3.
And then you're going to finish that Lamentations for us, and then, you know, we out here. Let's get her done.
Verse 14. We know that we have passed from death unto life, because we love the brethren. He that loveth not his brother abideth in death.
Right. Come on.
Whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer. And ye know that no murderer hath eternal life abiding in him.
Yeah.
Verse 16. Hereby perceive we the love of
Now
God.
we talking about the love of God, right? Right? How we perceive or see the love of God. Go ahead.
Because he laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for the brother.
We ought to lay down our lives for the brethren, which includes the sisters. You see? When you dealing like that, the heathen got to deal with you totally different. As long as he know he a hyena and can just skip up in the midst of a whole bunch of lions, kill one of y'all and walk clean up out of there, it ain't no respect there. Scriptures say we ought to lay down our lives if need be. You see?
But I don't think it's a mindset, but I don't think it's a thing that needs to be constantly meditated on. Need to be meditated on, you know what I'm saying, but not constantly, you know what I mean? Because everything in an instance, you know what I'm saying, gonna happen how it happens.
Individually, it will.
So I'll be thinking like, if the Most High gonna allow this and do this and do this, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Or if he gonna allow me to get off and give my people some strength, that's what he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it be all in this.
It's gonna be an individual type shit. I'm saying, like, bro, I'm talking about. We in the truth. I'm not talking about the worldly cats. I'm talking about us protecting ours. You understand? Whether it be our women, our children, whatever. When do that light turn on? Or are we gonna be making excuses? The Lord ain't gave me the strength yet. He ain't told me to do nothing. Is that how we rock it?
I'm talking in the instant. I ain't rocking. I'm talking in the instant when it go down.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm talking when it go down. I'm talking if you gonna be, look, when I say when it go down, I'm talking reacting without even thinking.
That's
all this, you hear me?
Yeah.
White or black, don't care who you is.
Exactly. I'm not talking about, well, according to Philippians, it says, no, when it's time to rock it, look, that's what I'm going into. Now I'm talking about us that's claim that we hold this thing, we say we in the truth, and we claim to be born again, right? And we love our people, we love our God, right? That's our mindset need to be that 24/7. All right, Psalm 82, 3 and 4, second witness. Watch this. Second witness. Psalm 82, 3 and 4. What is that?
Defend the poor and fatherless.
The poor and fatherless. Go ahead.
Do justice to the afflicted and needy.
Yeah.
Deliver the poor and needy.
Come on.
Rid them out of the hand of the wicked.
Deliver them out of the hand of the wicked. That's not advice. That's a command. Because that's what all men of the Lord did. When they saw injustice I'm talking about injustice on a major scale. Oh, we got to stand up and establish judgment then. This is what they fear. As long as you playing it like it's religion and I'm just going to try to, ABC this thing. Look, when you see what's going on is evil. If you walk past this alley right here and you see something, I don't care if it's a boy violating some little girl. Bro, ain't nothing to talk about. We ain't pulling out no camera phones. We ain't calling the police. We got to handle our business. That's what I'm talking about. You feel me? And for the longest, that's been taught as if that's wrong. And the scripture is not. Give me Job 29. You can out 12 through 17. We got to get back into that. You know what I'm saying? And on the real, that's true brotherly love. Our communities will be better off for it. Our houses will be better off for it. Our women will let their guards down and say, I feel comfortable. I feel protected around here. Women don't even feel protected. You as a man are the vanguard of the nation. What are we doing? We scared to go sit in a box for 20, 25 years, 30. Go ahead, Doc. There's something right there. All right. Job 29, if we can get that. Job 29. Family. Shiloh. Shalom. Y'all come on in. Come on in. We got more chairs. Y'all come on in. What's up, little joker? What up, little joker? Oh, okay. Shalom. Shalom, baby. Shalom, how you doing? You good? Hallelujah. We got some more chairs coming down there. Hallelujah. See y'all. Shabbat shalom. Hallelujah.
So like, brother.
Hey man, what you got the Iron Man?
You know what I'm saying?
You got Iron Man.
Somebody here.
You got Iron Man the toy, yeah. No doubt. We in Job, let's get Job 29 next. And we simply, we in here talking about right now, y'all, protecting what's ours. Protecting what's ours, which is our children, our women. You understand? We as men got to be the vanguards of it. It's supposed to be. I'm saying, bro, it's not. It's not today. It's not.
When I came up into the room, I'm going around.
I feel you, yeah.
So I'm just like this whole second.
But look, for a lot of us, it ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Supposed to be like sight.
Yeah, you know what you gotta do. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. You know what I'm saying? You sure? What up, little joker? Yeah, boy. I read Job 29 next, y'all. 12 through 17. And we're gonna get some more scriptures. Y'all see the title, Jerusalem is our mother. All praise and glory now to the Most High. Shabbat shalom to the worldwide family. Can see some of our loved ones in the building. Yeah, all praises. Mina J, I ain't know you was on the chat. My sister, what's the deal? Shebaniah, Shabbat shalom from the Holy Land, brother. All praise to the Most High. Bless you, all. Bless you, all. We're gonna get in some of these Psalms too about Jerusalem, man. It's amazing how the main topic in the scripture is all about the Most High's beloved city. We are children. We are children of that. All right, we all good. You got that out? All right, Job 29. Let's get 12 through 17. Job 29, 12 through 17.
Job chapter 29, verse 12. Because I delivered the poor that cried, and the fatherless, and him that had none to help him. The blessing of him that was ready to perish came upon me. And I caused the widow's heart to sing for joy.
So you see, he's looking out for the less fortunate. That's our job. We're supposed to look out for the poor, the widows, the fatherless. Because that's who the Most High look out for. We're supposed to look out. You feel me? Especially as men. Job is a man. We have to be the vanguards. You feel me? To where our women feel safe around. It's like, oh, okay, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm protected. Look at all these lions over here. You understand? They so righteous and so fierce. Look, the police won't even deal with them. These brothers is ready. All right, that's the spirit that's coming back. Look at our sisters back in the day, not that long ago. Harriet Tubman. What if Harriet Tubman cowered down? This was a sister. What if she cowered down and was like, no, I don't even want to, you know. Right? You dealing with a whole bunch of men that don't even got that spirit, and she was a woman. Come on, now, let's get it.
Verse 14. I put on righteousness, and it clothed me.
Oof.
My judgment was a robe and a diadem. Verse 15. I was eyes to the blind. I was eyes to the blind.
Right.
And feet was I to the lame.
Looking out for the less fortunate. We all should, right? Go ahead.
Verse 16. I was a father to the poor, and the cause which I knew not, I searched out.
Father to the poor, what I didn't know, I searched out. Go ahead.
Verse 17. And I break the jaws of the wicked.
I did what?
Break the jaws of the wicked.
Hallelujah.
I pluck the soil out of his spoil, out of his teeth.
You see, Job is a man, said, I broke the jaws of the wicked. I delivered, I plucked the spoil out of his teeth. You see, got women in the scriptures, mother and 7 sons, right? Say she had she was a woman, but she in her mind, she stirred up with a manly type mind. Like, I'm standing on this truth, even if death is right there. That's how we got to be. Judith used her beauty as a weapon to take down the enemy, cut his head off. Right? We ain't even, that's what I'm saying. It's like, since when we didn't got that docile? You got to say since the late 90s. Early 2000s. It happened like overnight almost. Think about it. You had the Black Panthers that were willing to die for their communities. Like, they walking up in the state capitol with guns out. Like, look, y'all got us messed up. So much to where they changed the gun laws in California. right? You even when all the colors and all that came out, you still had brothers that was least gangsters and hard. I mean, it was in ignorance, right? They were shooting at police back in the 80s and 90s. Protecting was theirs, even though it was in ignorance. I'm not glorifying gang culture, none of that, but in ignorance, like brother still was like, I'm protecting mine. I don't care what you talking about. Right? Now it's like, hold on, I don't know. Well, because you're scared. Let's keep it real. You're scared, right? We can't say like, okay, well, you know, we cursed. Oh, what happened to that? Nat Turner stood up in 1800.
They got the Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah.
Like I said, he gave the Nobel Peace Prize to the kid.
Yeah.
The person let him out of jail, he was too powerful.
MLK too.
MLK. 300,000 women, but he had people all around the world. That was, see, look, like it's crucified everything that's strict about the black man, he eradicated.
Yeah.
Like, get it out of there.
Yeah.
Look what they doing to R. Kelly right now. He's the face of pedophilia.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
All right, so my question is, what they got to do with us in the truth?
I mean, what it got to do is it's just the outside world. It's the majority of what's going on affecting the men around us. Like a lot of our men,
No doubt.
a lot of men that we need.
Yeah.
I got my cousins that go to war. Used to same talk about you shoot at police.
Yeah.
My same cousins right on the corner right now.
Yeah.
We need them.
Yeah. Yeah. But when it comes to somebody outside of who they are, that it ain't the same energy.
And that's so president didn't get a word for it. Man is nice. He said, you know what, I'm gonna quit killing you. I'm gonna take my hands off of them. So they think before they lost the power and working the wrong goal. Before they lost the power, this makes look, I'm gonna take my hands off this. I'm gonna let their brother shoot in the back, and then I'm gonna smile with one hand behind my back and offering them a little piece of corn. I'm gonna smile. I'm gonna keep smiling. I'm gonna white people smile because I can see you. I'm gonna keep smiling.
I'm with you on that. Hey, look, what I'm directing it directly toward the brothers that claim to be in the truth. That's it. I'm not talking about our cousins. I got cousins too. I got cousins and all that. Brothers that's in the streets, in jail, all that. I'm talking. Look, we the ones that they found worthy gonna be ruling what's to come.
But who are authentic or not?
You say who?
Who's authentic or not?
And no doubt.
Who really believe in this truth? Who really have faith?
No doubt.
We're gonna find out.
But look, all I'm doing is challenging the brothers that's in the truth. Individuals.
It's easy to talk about that. It's real easy to rap about that. You know what I mean? And to look at the next brother and say, I know I'm gonna ride, as opposed to it's real easy to do all that right now. But when this shit really hit the fan, all that's gonna get put in perspective.
No doubt.
You're not gonna have to worry about. You're not gonna have to ask that question. Because you're gonna see who's gonna cower and who's gonna stand.
All right, so look, my question is, how do we apply the scriptures we just read? The scriptures we just read. He said he broke the jaws of the wicked. David in Psalm 82, he said, deliver the poor and fatherless. Rid them out the hand of the wicked.
Luke 24, he told us that. 22, he told us if you don't got a sword, you better.
Luke 22:36, Messiah say, sell your coat and get a sword.
You better get one if you ain't got one.
See, so again, this whole spirit of just be passive and lay down while what's yours is being violated, right? That ain't of the Most High. That's all I'm saying.
Me personally, I'm like David, man. I like to hold it all in. You know what I'm saying, David? You wouldn't even know. I guess how David was described. You wouldn't even know he was a holy man. Like how rugged.
What did David hold in?
On the spirit, the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying?
He held the spirit in?
Listen what I'm saying. The fact that he was such a holy man, his outside is external. You know what I'm saying? When you man, what? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm referring this man from off the physical. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, I don't like to necessarily rap about it.
Bro,
I know what you're saying. For me personally,
I understand. Okay, all right. So look. So look. That's good to know where you at individually. But we as men gotta rap about this because look. Listen to me. We as men gotta rap about this because this is what we facing. We facing Sandra Bland getting pulled over and found her. We facing our children in the park playing with guns and getting murdered. We facing this. That's what I'm saying. So
look, them people who wasn't necessarily doing. That's why I keep on coming in and out. Now you're dealing with people who's up first. And it ain't like Cedric Bland's husband was in the court.
no doubt. But I'm saying these things can happen to you as a man not in the world. Getting pulled over by the police and not making it home. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is a reality that we have to deal with, is what I'm saying.
Right.
And eventually you as a man gonna come to the point to where you're gonna have to protect what's yours. That's all I'm saying.
Conscious Israel
and look,
conscious alike.
Yeah, and look, exactly. And look, that's righteous, is all I'm saying. Right? It's righteous to defend yours, is what I'm saying. Right? It's evil not to. I'm gonna put it out there. It's evil as hell not to. We'll never get nowhere. It's all I'm saying. All right, go ahead, Rock.
That's what I'm saying. Is anyone can show me a law for defending my
For breaking the law?
family? Yeah, show me.
No, of course
a
not.
law for defending my family.
There ain't no scripture. You be waiting till Messiah came back. Of course not. There ain't no scripture say you're damned for defending what it is. But the fact of the matter is, we have responsibility. We have a whole nation to carry on our shoulders. You understand? And you gonna run into that. Nations go to war with other nations. You're gonna run into that. The scriptures say nation is going to rise against nation. Race wars are coming and everything. So we got to deal with that, is all I'm saying. We can't no longer afford to ignore that. Deal with it, right? And when the time has come, just embrace it. Like, okay, well, it's right. I got to defend what's mine.
So when do you differentiate when to draw the sword to defend your family, or when to go like the one of the 7 sons, where he just stuck his hands and his tongue out like, look, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
I ain't, you know what I mean? I'm here for something great anyway. I already know why we in this position. You know what I'm saying? So how do you differentiate?
All right, so look, you got your situations. Every situation is gonna be different, right? But look, you on the side of the road, and I say the heathen that stripped the woman naked in IHOP. Y'all remember that? Since it got stripped naked in IHOP. Stripped naked, right? Locked up, handcuffed, and all that. The men just sitting back like, oh man, get your camera phone out. Right? What I'm saying is, each situation that happened, you don't know what to do. You understand? As a nation, we was in our home, right? The Greeks was ruling over us, and they was trying to force us to do whatever it was, right? You got brothers that laid down, but then you have brothers also under the Greeks that rose up and said, we gonna die before we let y'all get over on us. Right? You got brothers that say, all right, well, and sisters that was like, well, this is happening because we went against the Most High. But under the same dispensation, you got Matthias and his sons that was like, we going to war. Which one was evil? You see? So the spirit gonna be on you, is my point. When it's time to rock, it's gonna be time to rock.
That's all it's about.
It's gonna be time to rock, right? You dig?
Like Messiah chose too.
And look.
He said, I knew one of y'all was a duck, I chose you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's that, and I say that to say it's the spirit. That's all.
Your job is to protect your wife and your children. Period. You understand? I can't sit back and watch just because he got guns and tasers, watch him violate my daughter. My white niggas, you crazy? I gotta look at my daughter in the face for the rest of her life. She'll never trust you again. Is you serious? No, you gotta go. What you mean? It's not even to talk about at that point. I gotta look at my wife in the face for the rest of my life, like, yeah, I just was a coward. I just was weak. I was scared of that taser he had. That's what I'm saying, right? These men wouldn't operate like that.
Smack the taser out of his hand.
Yeah, isn't that what you talking about?
And if she can't respect you, how she gonna respect your king? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your king is power, right?
You got
You know what I mean? So
We did that joke 29. We never did that.
None of that.
We want
If
to give you
you
something.
call it out, you know what I'm saying? And after that, she's looking at you like, well, is your king powerful? You know what I mean? Is the God that you serve is powerful?
Mm-hmm.
So she lost all respect, you know what I'm saying? And then respect for your power. That's what.
Yeah.
I want to read this matter.
Go ahead, bring it out.
17 and 20. It says, and Jesus said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place,
Mm-hmm.
and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. How about this kind go not out, but by prayer and fasting?
Yeah, and Babylon is compared to a mountain. Jeremiah 51:25. It's a destroying mountain. So what we get out of there? You got faith the size of mustard seed, you can move mountains. Babylon is a destroying mountain, right? So what that mean? Look, man, Babylon can't hold us, man. If we have nothing to be afraid of, what are we scared of?
No, the spiritual, when you get the spiritual aspect, telling me he died. All dead, right?
That happens too.
You see what I'm saying?
That happens too. All right, watch this. I want to show something else too about fearing man, right? Proverbs 29:25. Proverbs 29:25. This is about fearing man. That's an unclean spirit. And even the brothers and sisters that laid their life down under the Greeks, mother and 7 sons, they didn't fear them, even though they were laying their life down. They didn't fear them. I'm saying the Messiah didn't fear the Romans. You see, my whole point is we got to get that fear up out of us. Regardless if it's we got to go to war and protect what's ours, or even if you know that you captured and it's like, well, they gonna torture you and you got to go. The whole point is you're not supposed to be afraid.
Smack one on before you get up out of it.
You ain't supposed to be afraid. The Most High ain't gave us the spirit of fear, but of power. What that mean? Power, right? And of sound mind. Power. Proverbs 29:25, real quick, and then let's get into the what we call that, the root 5. I want to read some stuff about Jerusalem, man. Jerusalem is the city of the Most High.
Proverbs 29:25. The fear of man bringeth a snare.
The fear of man bringeth a trap to your mind, basically. Once you afraid of him, you understand? He got you captured or in bondage spiritually. Because you scared of him. The fear of man bringeth a snare. Go ahead, Al.
But whoso putteth his trust in the Lord shall be saved.
Shall be saved, right? And I trust you be in the Most High. I look, especially look, they coming at you, but you ain't out here selling drugs and raping and robbing, right? And then some injustice is trying to creep its way into your household or whatever. You as a man got to establish judgment, man. There's no other way around it. That ain't coming because you being evil, right? That pig ain't about to put that billy club up your son or your daughter because you being evil, right? This is a moment for you to stand up and establish judgment. Like, that ain't cracking. What you mean? That's what I'm talking about. You got something? Go ahead.
Matthew 10 and 28. Mm-hmm. And fear not them which kill the body.
Hallelujah. That's New Testament, ain't it? Fear not them that kill the body. Come on.
But are not able to kill the soul.
Hallelujah.
But rather fear him which is able to destroy soul and body in hell.
Yeah, our fear is reserved for the Almighty, not man. Feel me? So that's in Matthew. That's matter of fact, that's a red letter. That's coming out the mouth of the Messiah. And we're commanded not to fear man. And that's the ingredient behind us not wanting to protect what's ours because you're scared. You're scared. You understand? But the Most High gave us the spirit of fear. Mm-hmm. Got some?
Yeah, right here in this 12 patriarchs of the Testament of Asher. On this 4th chapter, it says, for such persons are like gazelles and stags. In appearance, they seem wild and unclean, but as a whole, they are clean. They live by zeal for the Lord, abstaining from what God hates and has forbidden through his commandments, staving off evil by the good. You gotta fight off the wolves. You might look radical to them, but you gotta fight off the wolves.
I mean, look, man, you be in the mall or wherever you at, and the cat that's in the military walk by, and people be saluting him, and he's in the army, and he's a trained killer, and you got all respect for him.
Buying his dinner,
yeah, but you ain't got no respect for the Hebrew man that's militant, willing to defend his nation and his people. But you'll salute the so-called Marine that walked through the mall or the store. We looking at this thing totally wrong. We are. And it's all because there's fear on the table. That's what it is. That's what it is. We really don't fear the Most
It's gonna
High.
hurt.
We fear man. That's going
It's
to
gonna
hurt.
hurt.
All right, so look, that's enough for that. Let's get into this Baruch, the 5th chapter. Man. I want to read a little bit about the city of the Most High, Jerusalem. You dig? Get our spirit moving towards Jerusalem. All praises to the Most High, along with the King. Shabbat shalom to the worldwide assembly that's in the chat. You dig? All praise to the Most High for allowing us to come together once again. And may everybody be edified. You understand? May the Most High get all the glory. Period in the story. All right, so let's get into Baruch the 5th chapter. We're in the Apocrypha. Baruch the 5th chapter.
There's only a couple verses.
There's only a few, and then we need 2nd Ezra 10. That's a parable about Jerusalem. That's a parable about Jerusalem. All right, Baruch the 5th chapter. All right, let's get her done.
Baruch chapter 5, verse 1.
Yeah.
Put off, O Jerusalem, the garment of thy mourning and affliction, and put on the comeliness of the glory that cometh from God forever.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? In other words, and that's a mindset thing. Like you was talking. We can look at garments physical. That's spiritual, right? Let go of that old man. Put on that new man. Put on that new man. Be reborn. And our fear of being reborn is only for the Most High. It ain't for man. All right, go ahead, Doc.
Cast about thee a double garment of the righteousness which cometh from God, and set a diadem on thine head of the glory of the everlasting. God will show thy brightness unto every country under heaven.
He's talking about Jerusalem, right? Jerusalem is a people and a city, right? Or Zion. Zion is a people that belong in a certain location. Yeah. Come on, Hebrew.
Verse 4. For thy name shall be called of God forever, the peace of righteousness.
Wow.
And the glory of God's worship.
Wow.
Arise, Jerusalem, and stand on high, and look about toward the east, and behold the children gathered from the west unto the east by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the remembrance of God.
You in the west right now, right? There's prophecy about you being gathered back to the east. You in the west. I'm saying, like, this was written before you was even scattered to the west. Hallelujah. Come on, man.
For they departed from thee on foot and were led away of their enemies. God bringeth them unto thee exalted with glory, as children of the king. For God hath appointed that every high hill and banks of long continuance should be cast down, and valleys filled up, to make even the ground, that Israel may go safely in the glory of Yahweh. Moreover, even the woods and every sweet-smelling tree shall overshadow Israel by the commandment of God. For God shall lead Israel with joy in the light of his glory, with the mercy of righteousness that cometh from him.
Hallelujah. You feel me? About Jerusalem. The Most High love his city, love his people. Right? And it's something about that location right there. Something about it. They say his eyes continue to be right there. That's the place of his footstool, where he places his feet at. Jerusalem. You understand? And again, a lot of people are under the vibration, like, when you can't go there, right? Like you already traveling. A lot of us have already been out the country, right? But you ain't thought about, let me go on to the crib and just look, visit. We know about New Jerusalem that's coming, but you on this side right now, right? That's still home for you on this side. Don't even think about it. You ain't talking about taking your children. You ain't talking about none of it. Jerusalem ain't coming none of our mind.
I ain't studying them kids.
You ain't studying the babies. You rather take them to Disneyland or something. Ain't tripping off the whole. You feel me? For real, man. You know what I'm saying? Our spirit and our prayers and our minds need to be toward home. Why not? You know why? Because we done forgot. We can care less. All right, let's get a couple of these Psalms, man, because these Psalms go hard. Give me Psalm 137. Psalm 137. Let's get a couple of these Psalms, man. There's a lot of spots in the scripture. So many of them. And that, that's that good one, boy. Yeah. The Lord something in a strange land. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We don't forgot. That's our home, and it's trodden down. Right?
So 137.
Psalm 137. Start verse 137. 137.
Start verse 1.
Yeah, start at verse 1.
Start at verse 1?
Yeah, that's kind of.
Psalms 137, verse 1.
Yeah.
By the rivers of Babylon.
Ooh.
There we sat down. Yea, we wept when we remembered Zion.
See, though you buy one of the many rivers in Babylon right now. Mississippi River. So you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of this stuff was written thousands of years ago and we live in it, is the point. And we read right over it so fast, we never sit down and say, dang, that's talking about us. You feel me? Like you buy one of the main rivers in Babylon right now. But at least in ancient Babylon, they remembered home and they wept. And how do we lose home? Right? Go ahead, I'll put us a second.
Verse 2. We hang our hearts upon the willows in the midst thereof. For there they that carry us away captive required us of us a song.
Yeah, go ahead.
And they that wasted us required of us mirth. Saying,
so hold on, you see that those that wasted us required of us mirth. Mirth is like a joy. Even though you get your rear end destroyed, you supposed to be happy about it. Huh? You out here getting tortured, and you better take it with a smile. Yeah. So now that's going into the psychology of your oppressor, right? Not only does it feel bad for you, he telling you you better smile while I'm torturing you. Huh? Those that wasted us required of us mirth. Mirth is joy. What else to say? Let's get it.
Saying, sing us one of the songs of Zion.
Ooh.
How shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land?
That's a good question. We over shucking and jiving, partying, kicking it like it's 1999. Huh? I remember the song. Right? You ain't thought about it. Look, it ain't came into your mind. I'm a prisoner of war behind enemy lines. You don't even think about that no more. You cool. You can go to get a job, clock in, You don't even think about home though, right? There ain't nobody that's ever been a prisoner of war that stopped thinking about home. Because what nation he is, right? Look, you over there, you a spy. You let you get locked up in China or North Korea on some espionage, boy. You ain't gonna never stop thinking about home. How should we be joyous? How should we sing Yahweh song in a strange land? Look where you at. What else to say,
If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning.
Cunning and skill. Huh? If I forget home, let me lose my skills. Hey. Wow. You see how dedicated the psalmist the psalmist was right there, going into the prophecy of us being enslaved and them wanting us to be joyful while we getting tortured. And he like, look, if I forget home, well, let my right hand forget her cunning. Let me lose the little skills that I have. Is that your mindset? No, it ain't. Go ahead, go ahead.
If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth.
Let my tongue cleave. Let me shut up. I shouldn't even be able to talk. If your tongue cleaves to the roof of your mouth, what you saying? Nothing. I done forgot home. I shouldn't even be speaking out here. Dang, dog. Hey, man, I'm saying. Like, look, we ain't making this stuff up. The Most High has a special location for you. You his chosen people, right? And at least in ancient Babylon, we knew, look, if I forget home, man, let me close my mouth. Let me not even have no skill to provide nothing. I'm done. I done forgot home. You dig? If your children run away from home, or if they get kidnapped away from home, don't you hope they never forget home or the way back home? Right? You want to know, like, look, baby, remember how to get home. You understand? This is the main road right here. Remember your address. Remember my number. You always telling your babies. It's up on the refrigerators and everything, right? Daddy's number, mommy's number, huh? You send them to school. They got little things, little sticky things they put on. So look, this is how you can tell their mother, their father. This is the address, all of it. Why? So they don't forget home. You don't forget. Just keep it real. You scared. You love where you at. You comfortable, and you don't forgot home. Just keep it real. And he said, "Let me shut my mouth if I forget home." What else to say? It's true.
If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy.
My what joy?
My chief joy.
That's my main joy. Jerusalem ain't our main joy no more, man. You caught up in the hustle and bustle. I know we all are. We survived.
Boy,
you ain't thinking about home. Man, I've been on it lately, bro. I've been on my fire stick, just typing in Jerusalem. Damn, what kind of movies they got out here? I'm looking up Israeli spy movies, Jerusalem countdown. I'm just yeah, the King of Heaven, a good one. I'm looking at the Dig now. The Dig that come on USA.
What's it called?
The Dig, D-I-G. It's all about Jerusalem and the tunnels underneath it and all that.
You have your little, you have yours right now. I have mine. Last year sometime. Like I ain't never been on no homes.
Yeah.
Like when I first came to the truth, I heard just wanted to just people to you're I don't even want to follow. Just let me be with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got to straight go through this just to get back.
Yeah. Yeah. Chief joy, man. But look, you should never forget, even though we gotta get punished, we going through our punishment and we toward the end of it. You know what I'm saying? We toward the end of it. You did, but you should never forget home, man. Like if you've been locked up before, you know, the closer your out date get, boy, you be even more antsy. Like, man, it's time to slow down. Yeah. Time to slow down for you. Like, I'm ready to go. Get my water. See y'all.
I'm sure you do.
I'm trying to go. Hey, see y'all. I'm ready to go. Yeah, some food back there, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So if I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy, and that's what we just here to do in this hour, just to make our people think, why ain't Jerusalem my chief joy? We don't even think about it no more, man. Right? Why not? All right, you want to sign up? Chill. I know he's doing his thing. You want 137? We chief joy down 4, 5, 6. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy.
Hey, it's that brought aside. Israel becoming the state one day in 1928.
You say what out?
Is that in the scriptures? Is that a prophecy?
Nah.
It's not.
Nah, that's not prophetic. Nah.
Got some it's something out of StL that sound with it.
Now we can go into it.
Yeah, it's about Jerusalem. It's the show going to hit that out there 667.
We can go into it. Yeah, but 1948 was all about the Balfour Declaration.
When you read it, yeah, I see why you said it.
Nah.
Psalms 137.
Yeah, go ahead.
Was it verse 7?
Yeah.
Verse 6. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof.
Raise it meaning destroy it, not raise like lift it up.
Not raise it.
Yeah, it means destroy it. So the children of Edom, in which you it's crazy because we start off the Babylon, by the rivers of Babylon. Now we're going into the nation that's ruling Babylon, which is Edom. Right now, that's the main power force in the earth right now. You understand? These European powers, right? That's coming up right now. And he said, remember over y'all, Edom, children of Edom. They said, destroy it, even to the foundation thereof. That's where we at. You living in prophecy. All right, go ahead.
O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed.
O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. Go ahead,
Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us.
Yeah.
Happy shall he be
that
taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone.
Same thing happened in Egypt. Right? How they got it, our firstborn, the Most High, when the last plague was like, I'm killing your firstborn. So it's judgment coming. You see? And so that wasn't read for us to be embarrassed or, you know what I'm saying, scared. That's for us to have hope. You understand? Because he that touched you touched the apple of the Most High's eye. They don't want to deal with that. How special you are to him.
He said Jerusalem gonna be happy in that day.
Happy. You're gonna be happy because it's payback, right? You the one marching saying no justice, no peace. You saying it. All right. Give me one Psalm 126. That's another good one. Psalm 126. Start at verse 1 for me. These are some short psalms.
Right.
And these are called the ascending psalms, the psalms of degrees. Now degrees go up. Yeah, Psalm of ascending. Psalm 120 through 134 is 15 psalms. And majority of them talk about going up to Jerusalem, believe it or not, ascending up to Jerusalem. Yeah, Psalm 126.
Psalm 126, verse 1.
Yeah.
A song of degrees. When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream.
You hear that? He prophesying about our captivity being reversed, right? In this day. And this was written thousands of years ago. David prophesied. Like when our captivity is reversed, it's going to be like a dream. Damn, I ain't woke about it. Dang, boy, I never want to see that. You never had a dream that you never want to see again? Mm-hmm. That's what's coming for us. We'll be like them that dream, Doc. That's powerful, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 2. Then was our mouth filled with laughter.
Hold on, we not gonna be sad. We gonna be laughing? Like, dang, dog. You know what I'm saying? That was wild, man. Never want to see that again. Hallelujah. Praising the Most High. Go ahead, Doc.
And our tongue was singing. Mm-hmm. Then said they among the heathen, the Lord hath done great things for them.
Yeah.
The Lord hath done great things for us.
You heard that? That's what's going to be said. All right? Because it's only by the hand of the Most High that this whole thing is reversed. Changing of the guard. That's only by the hand of the Most High. And the heathen going to have to admit, Most High did great things for them. Them boys were slaves. They was an astonishment. They could run 100 yards in 8 seconds.
Oh.
But couldn't get together to make nothing as small as a toothpick. Huh?
Wow, man.
You dig? Them brothers can do all types, jump out the stadium, but couldn't come together to even make something as small as underwear. Yeah, the heathen gonna be like, boy, that had to be the hand of the Most High, just like Pharaoh. Had to be the hand of the Most High. Go ahead, Doc.
For the Lord hath done great things for us, whereof we are glad. Turn again our captivity, our Lord, as the streams in the south. They that sow in tears shall weep in joy.
Hallelujah.
He that goeth forth in weeping, bearing precious seed, shall doubtless come again with rejoicing, bringing his sheaves with him.
You see? So what you're looking at is a changing of the guard, a reversal of power. When our captivity is reversed, we'll be laughing. You dig? We'll be on top of it. That's what's coming. And you talking about the redemption of not only the people, but the land. The land is trodden down by imposters and Palestinians. And you see, it's a lot of things that got to happen. But the whole thing for us is to have our mind there. Right? Your mind supposed to be home, man. You see? Always constant. That song that play on the radio. I wanna go home to Jerusalem. You know, you be rolling like, yeah, but that's that thing.
I do.
You did. Then we get to talk about it after scripture. You're like, no, dog, can't go there. Bro, you just jamming it off. See what you mean?
Hey, I felt what Bruh said earlier. It's like I ain't ever even been there. I'm homesick.
Yeah,
it's a bull to jump off. You be like, man, I ain't supposed to be here anyway. I hate this place. You know what I'm saying? It just makes you sick. I feel that.
Man, you look up and you see men at the Oscars or whatever that is, Grammys, and got dresses on. Come on,
I'm ready to go to.
Like, bro, when I seen that, I mean, bro, it was like a punch in the gut. This grown man. This is a whole man over here with a dress on.
And it was a lot of
And a lot of them was up in that deal.
They just showed that one, but it was a lot of man. That's great.
That is beyond that's insane to me. You feel me? And we don't even speak on it. We say nothing about it. Hey, what you say, boy? Aha! Let me get Psalm 122, man. A lot of these Psalms and that Psalm 120 to Psalm 134, majority of them speaking about Jerusalem.
You know, I swear, favorite color.
Yeah.
You know, I used to grow it. I used to walk through. When I see kids, especially when I see kids, they walk back. I used to go over and over. Run up in the house. Right now, I'm just like we're going spiritual. I just look at them and try to listen to them, but I can't come forward. I'm still working. Once I still working with me, because you gotta be a ministering spirit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make their spirit right. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? He said, thank you for not coming at me hard, being like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But even with that, I'll be like, certain people deserve certain messages.
It depends. It depends on the situation. Some brothers, some brothers in them streets, you just gotta take their head off, man. Some of them, you're okay, you show. It just depends. You gotta gauge the situation and say, okay, let me holler at him a little more calm. You dig? But some of them young hoppers, bro, you gotta look them right in their face. You dig? And let them see the fear of God coming straight out, from your mouth and your eyes. They be like, man, that little brother, that man ain't playing. Playing no game. They need to feel that. They need to see it because they don't have that in their life. They don't got me and it's gonna let them, because it's gonna check them when they going off. And when you see, men about our age, it's like, hey, what y'all doing? What is y'all doing? Like checking the situation. OG, and then now you OG and all that. Yeah, I understand. Psalm 122 is next. You grab that or any bros can grab it. You gotta get Psalm 122.
Psalm 122, verse 1. I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord. Our feet shall stand within thy gates, O Jerusalem.
So the house of the Most High on earth is where? Jerusalem. And those David said, I was glad. I was glad when they said, let us go stand in the house of the Most High. We should be too. You feel me? If we always planning a trip to go to Jerusalem, we should be happy about that. You know what I'm saying? Not nervous, happy. We going where? All right, let's go. Let's go visit. Chop it up a little taste. I was glad. All right, go ahead.
Verse 3. Jerusalem is built as a city that is compact together.
Yeah.
Whether the tribes go up, the tribes of the Most High, unto the testimony of Israel.
So this is where the tribes go up. Feel me? Now you read the same thing in Revelation 21 about the name on the gates of the 12 tribes of Israel.
Is your name on it?
Is your name on them gates? Yeah.
12 tribes.
Names on them gates. Yeah. So that's headquarters, right? That's what we supposed to be at to receive our orders to conquer. Mount Zion, Jerusalem, blow ye trumpet in Zion. It's Jerusalem, man. That's where the tribes go up. It's compacted together, right? It's on a hill, right? Some of the brothers like it's on 7 hills. All right, whatever. I'm with that. You dig? But it's where we go up. We ascend up, right? Where the tribes go up. That's where we supposed to be at. All right, go ahead.
To give thanks unto the Most High, for they are set thrones of judgment.
Ooh.
The thrones, my bad, the thrones of the house of David.
Yeah, thrones of judgment in Jerusalem. Remember the scripture saying, Corinthians, the saints are going to judge the world. From where? Jerusalem. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Yep, got several incense altars and some what you call the temple. You burning incense to several gods at one time, including the Most High, and all your little high places. You see? Thrones of judgment. Go ahead,
Verse 6. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem.
When the last time you did that? When the last time you earnestly requested for the peace of Jerusalem, the people and the place? When has that been in your prayers? That's for all us to, consider. You busy praying for yourself. You gonna be praying for the peace of Jerusalem before you even pray for yourself.
Man, I was just word of the Lord came to me saying, pray for the elect.
You see? He said, pray for the peace of
We
Jerusalem.
was talking about that last chap session, you know what I'm saying? Oftentimes we get caught up in praying to the Most High to perform what we want him to do for us in our lives and forget the fact that we supposed to be doing what he wants us to do. You know what I'm saying? Trying to please him. We trying to get him to please us. Give us the heart's desires. He already got something for you supposed to be doing.
Man.
It's crazy.
He already said what you do if you do what they do.
Yeah.
As long as it ain't going off, you're not putting it above him. I mean, he got you covered every which way.
Hallelujah.
You know, so.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
We gotta be like our king. And when he prayed, his, most high's will.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
He had a chance to, and he said, nah, whatever you're doing.
Hey, so look, so keep Jerusalem in your prayers as well. Feel me? Now I know we all going through what we're going through, of course. But the question is, when the last time you actually prayed for Jerusalem? The peace of it. Wait. Now this is why he's saying that. Watch this. Go ahead.
Sometimes he don't even want you to talk. Sometimes he just wants you to worship. Sometimes he wants you to roam around. Sometimes he don't want you to say nothing. He just wants you to worship and acknowledge him and put him on high. A lot of times we be missing, you know what I'm saying? We be missing what we supposed to be praying about, how we supposed to be praying. We are vessels like us, and we're supposed to be praying on what you want me to do next, Father. What in my life is you don't like? Which one? You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to just.
No doubt. The whole point being, Jerusalem ain't in our prayers no more. That's why I put it out there. We praying for everything else except for Jerusalem, the people, and Jerusalem, the place. We not nobody pray for Jerusalem no more. Stop it, man. We Israelites, we Hebrew Israelites. Tribe of Judah, Yahweh, Yehudah. But you ain't even prayed for your people, Jerusalem, the people, or the place. You did? Come on, Hebrew, what else to say?
Pray for the peace of Jerusalem.
Mm-hmm.
They shall prosper that love thee.
They shall prosper that love Jerusalem. Go ahead, Al.
7. Peace be within thy walls, and prosperity within thy palace. 4. My brethren and companions' sake, I will now say, peace be within thee, because of the house of the Most High, our power, I will seek thy good.
All praise. That's a short one. Let's get that's 122, right? Give me 125. Psalm 125. That's a short one too. Psalm 125.
Psalm 125.
Yeah, that's a short one. It should be like 5 verses or something like that.
Psalm 125, verse 1. They that trust in the Most High shall be as Mount Zion.
Dang, so now it's comparing. If you got full faith in the Most High, now you compare it to Jerusalem. Mount Zion. Go ahead,
Which cannot be removed.
Which can what?
Which cannot be removed.
Come on.
But abideth forever.
And the place your house, your home abideth forever. Right? Even the kingdom of heaven, where is it going to be? It's going to be in Peru. Antarctica, where's it going to be at?
What it says man, what it said was it. Just watching something that says something crazy, man.
I heard that this is really the east, and that's the west, and Israel is in Peru. Peru, right? Now, those that trust in the Most High shall be as Mount Zion, which shall never be removed, but abideth forever. Wow. But do you trust in the Most High? And if you do, you compare it to Mount Zion. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 2.
Yeah.
As the mountains are round about Jerusalem, so the Most High round about his people from henceforth forever and ever, or forever. For the rod of the wicked shall not of the righteous.
That's why you know the illegal occupiers won't be there forever. Feel me? A lot of the wicked can't rest upon the righteous. Gotta go. Gotta go. There's a changing of the guard coming. A power shift. Right? The powers that be know it. Why do you think Donald Trump is coming up with a space force now? If this Bible was all fun and games and, you know, it's cute y'all reading the Bible, why has your president sanctioned a space force? That basically that's an army for space. Huh? Why? What they getting ready to fight? Huh? They doing that for comets? Planet Nibiru?
Yeah, they want to shoot down the comets that be ready to hit the Earth 500 years or
Yeah, I did. Yeah, sounds good.
Thou mayest.
Yeah, thou sayest.
So thou sayest.
Yeah. We know what it is. What else to say? God's a strip.
Lest the righteous put forth their hands unto iniquity. Verse 4. Do good, O Yahweh, unto those that be good.
Hallelujah.
And to them that are upright in their hearts. As for such as turn aside unto their crooked ways, the Most High shall lead them forth with the works of iniquity. But peace shall be upon Israel.
Okay, that's the end game. Peace shall be upon Israel, people in the place. Real talk. Rob, grab me with Psalm 128. Psalm 128. We see the importance of the headquarters.
There's a in that letter of Aristides, there's a beautiful description of
the letter who?
Aristides.
Aristides and Apocrypha.
When Demetrius, he sent the Greek emissaries to Jerusalem to ask the Hebrews to come down and translate all the scrolls for them for the library.
Yeah, that's right.
He gives a really detailed description of just the entire Holy Land, and he goes into deep detail. It's beautiful. It really paints a picture of how magnificent. He just goes in the detail. He said that it looked like it was no expense. Say the door was open as far as the expense was concerned, as far as them building. It's like it was one of the greatest cities ever built.
One of the greatest cities ever built.
That's the read. He goes in deep detail about the land, the countryside, the temple walls, the towers, everything.
You acting like you want to read that or something, brother. You want to go pull that? Brother, I think you ought to pull that. That's, you know.
It's dope. Like I said, it really paint a picture just how magnificent that city was in its glory.
Home.
Really.
We forgot about home. You got the Psalm 128 for me, y'all?
Psalms 128.
Yeah.
Blessed is everyone that feareth the Lord, that walketh in his ways. For thou shalt eat the labor of thy hands. Happy shalt thou be, and it shall be well with thee. Thy wife shall be as a fruitful vine by the sides of thine house.
That's powerful. Got a fruitful wife. All type of short legs popping, man. All type of short legs popping. Hey, I mean, look, that's righteous. That's what we talking about. All right, go ahead.
Thy children like olive plants round about thy table. Behold, that thus shall the man be blessed that feareth the Lord. The Lord shall bless thee out of Zion.
Man, there goes the words. The Zion again. The Most High shall bless thee out of Zion. What you saying, Sister Tasha? What's going on? I see them wheels turning over there. The Most High shall bless thee out of Zion. Woo! Go ahead, Al.
The Lord shall bless thee out of Zion, and thou shalt see the good of Jerusalem all the days of thy life. Yea, thou shalt see the children's children and peace upon Israel.
And peace upon Israel. Y'all see that? Man, Jerusalem is very important. Jerusalem is very important. We should always have our eyes on it, our spirit toward it, praying. You understand? And look, have a desire to go visit. You understand? We should. Because the end game is 144,000 going to be on Mount Zion with the names of their God in their foreheads. Yeah. It's just coming. I mean, you need that to travel today, you know. Yeah. All type of, you know, the heathen coming up off their little laws or whatever. Like when it's time to rock, when it's time for the Most High to shake the foundation, all that extra, you know what I'm saying? Your bureaucratic checklist, oh, that's out the window. You ain't gonna have to worry about that. Your little bureaucratic checklist, yeah, whatever. You already know what time it is. You got something out?
Isaiah 66, verse 5. It's like, hear the word of the Most High. He that tremble at his word. Your brethren that hate cast you out for my name's sake. Say, let the Most High be glorified. When he shall refer to your joy, they shall be ashamed. A voice of noise from the city, a voice from the temple, a voice of the Most High that rendered recompense to his enemies. Before she travailed, she brought forth. Before her pain came, she was delivered of a man-child. Who has heard such a thing? Who has seen such things? Shall the earth be made to bring forth in one day? Or shall a nation be born at once? For as soon as Zion travailed, she brought forth her children.
Oh, yeah.
Shall I bring to the birth and not cause to bring forth? Says the Most High. Shall I cause to bring forth and shut the womb? Says my Elohim. Rejoice with Jerusalem and be glad with her, all ye that love her. Rejoice for joy with her, and all ye that mourn for her, that ye may suck and be satisfied with the breast of her consolations, that ye may milk out and be delighted with the abundance of her glory. But thus saith Yahuwah, behold, I will extend peace to her like a river, and the glory of the Gentiles like a flowing stream. Then shall ye suck. Ye shall be born upon her sides, and be dangled upon her knees. As one whom his mother comforted, so will I comfort you. Ye shall be comforted in Jerusalem. When ye see this, your heart shall rejoice, and your bones shall flourish like an herb. And the hand of the Most High shall be known towards his servants, and his indignation towards his enemies.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. All praises, huh? All praises do. I need yeah, that go hard. That go hard, man. More prophets.
Oh, I asked you about 1948 and that fake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fake.
You gotta bring in Obadiah too with that, because they talk about how they gonna get judged. Smoke, and there should not be any remaining in Mount Zion. You know, of the house of Esau, for who spoke it? I spoke it. Yeah, no doubt. All right, so look, I need Psalm 133. That's a short one. That's a good one too. About Zion, Galatians 4. We need that. Verse 26. That's a real quick hitter. Importance of Zion, right? The prophecy that say we're gonna come forth from Babylon and we're gonna ask the way of Zion, with our faces that way. Man, which way is Zion? All right, well, let's get to moving that way. If everybody gonna turn to their own people and go to their own land, where you going? You got a land. See, so the Most High, in other words, the Most High going to make events happen that's going to cause us, right? Eventually, you going to have to gather together. You ain't going to be able to duck it, right? This enemy going to pull all hell out of us, right? The stuff you arguing about on Facebook and Instagram going to be out the window. That ain't going to exist. Yeah, and it's her. It's her. Smart walls are being built now. They shoot out lasers. That's what that whole Donald Trump thing is about, the government shutdown and the walls getting built down the board. That ain't no brick wall. That's a smart wall. that shoot lasers out, send out drones, got AI capability, facial recognition. What you talking about? You dig? When in history they start building a wall and it was beneficial for you?
No.
The Great Wall of China. Look that up. Look about in Germany, that East Germany, West Germany, the wall that was built. Look, whenever governments start building walls, it was never beneficial for the people. Ever. And we just sitting here chilling, playing with our thumbs. Especially here in St. Louis, y'all know how many pounds of nuclear waste you sitting on top of? We just, just go about our regular life like it ain't happening. You got your taxes back, It's all good. It's all good. They ain't get that. They're gonna spend them $200 some Jordans. You ain't got a passport. It's all good. Get some Jordans. Get some clothes. Hey, live it up, brother. I understand. You dig? My whole point being we gotta be sick, man. And again, we're like the battered woman that can't leave the man that's domestically abusing her.
That's what it is.
And to the point to where she started defending him, you know what I'm saying, to her people. No, this is my fault. This me. Got so much loyalty. He whooping the wig off you. Beating the brakes off. You got so much loyalty, this cat. That's the way we treat our oppressor.
Hey, speaking of that, we should be protected.
Of course.
That's why we want to protect.
Of course. I
We
agree.
need to protect no woman that's been a home. Why would I protect the fight laid out my life for? That's what Israel was in the sight of the Most High.
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. I never, but look.
My back on
Hey, look, no doubt. Hey, but look, y'all brothers in the truth. You're not professing to be a whore anymore. You're not keeping Christmas and Easter. Saying, like, look, later for the excuses of the word, I'm talking about us.
Well,
You brothers in the truth. You done already fled Babylon spiritually. You got something out? Go ahead.
No, I was just saying they were talking about the woman thing. My mom, she's like pushing 7. And she was going out the back and these this guy and this woman were going at it, they kind of pushing going at it. My mom was said, she told the don't do that. You know the girl was coming at my mom and my mom like 7. I'm like, she came at you, mom? Like, yeah, she came at me. I'm like,
wow.
That's how poor she was going. You could go on an old woman who was trying to protect you, and you know what I'm saying? That's like, that's crazy. That's
yeah. Yeah, we like, look, it's to the point to where you'll see somebody correct, not even correct, just letting the either know, like, look what's coming. And you defend them. Like, you be like, no, that's not fair. Don't talk to him like that. You be like, man, but it's like, bro, like, you only been raped and hung and killed the past 400 years. What are you doing? You feel me? We talking about psychological trauma. We sick. Scripture say the whole head is sick. You understand? And that's why I keep charging the men in the truth. What you gonna do? Got a lot of work to do out here, man. Got a lot of truth to teach. We gotta raise it. We gotta build these men up. We gotta inspire our sisters to be virtuous. You dig? It's on us. It ain't, look, bro, we can't even blame nobody. It's on us. What we gonna say at that day? Why you ain't get yourself together and your people together? What was you doing? Making excuses. You got this truth, you got this power. He told you the kingdom of heaven don't even come by observation. Like, what you looking for? It's within. You got it. What you gonna do? That's what I'm saying. Like, this truth is more than just us coming to Bible study and just reading the Bible on Saturday. When are we gonna apply what we know?
People don't even know that Israelites that's in the truth. The truth is, it's becoming born again. You become, just follow the martial commandments. You got people cut off everything and it's on high. You know what I'm saying? Level of thinking that's for spiritual, don't even know the Israelites. So who we have with the truth? You know what I mean? Just because you know the Israelites, you go around the Bible, you know know what I'm saying? Quote a few scriptures. You know what I mean? Are we really looking at the spiritual aspect of this? I think that's what a lot of us stop. Oh, Israel, like that's why we never.
No doubt, yeah, that's how.
You know what I'm saying? That's why the Most High Spirit ain't with you. You still fear, even though you know you're Israelite. Oh, I still fear white man. You got the Spirit of the Most High,
right?
And you ain't fearing him love. That's why you don't love him.
I feel you. I feel you, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get to earlier. Is the spirit of the man. You taking this thing serious. I ain't talking about, oh yeah, but the Ten Commandments. That's a start. But I ain't talking about, scripture, precept. I ain't talking about. I'm saying, are you able to sit in a room and meditate to the Most High, really talk to you, and instruct you? Are you connected? You got life.
You watch out.
Do he GPS your ever stop? Your ever stop? I heard, look, do you hear the Most High? I heard when you drive, he said, turn this right. Just like that GPS said, clearly, make a left here. 24 feet, make a right. Do the Most High is you connected like that? Because you ain't connected like that. How you gonna do that going around? How you gonna detect it when the bombs and stuff get the problem? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm for.
For sure.
See what I'm saying?
For sure.
So look, it's gonna be second nature to protect your family when you're on that level already. You're gonna be slacking eaters. You know what I'm saying? Most time I put a little power on you. Then get away. You know what I'm saying? I'm praying for that rap. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel
that's second nature to me.
I'm
Remember
okay.
when I came in? I'm saying naturally just taking that line.
I mean, of course, because believe it or not, it's an epidemic amongst Israel. You feel me? We can't act like there ain't spineless men out here. Stop it. Like, hell, this is a whole bunch. We can't act like it's not no out of order women out here. You know, come on now. Like, so it's just something that we got to deal with.
Agree, I didn't know it was agree to work. It just don't, ain't nothing activate in them type of situations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know it was that crazy. To where you, in them situations, nothing activated to where
Yeah.
That's why it was so damaged.
Yeah. I feel you on that, bro. Excellent edification, man. Excellent edification. Of course, if the Spirit of the Most High is with you, you ain't gonna fear, man. That's the whole point. You dig? A lot of us profess to be in this truth. You understand? This truth, TRUF, TROOF, this truth. You dig? But really really have not been born again. Right? Which simply means a transforming of your mind.
Constantly been talking all day long, whether it's walking.
Yeah. That's what it
comes with obedience. Most times not gonna dwell in no unclean temple.
That's right.
So if you obey him, then he's dwelling with you. I mean, it's second nature to not be afraid.
Yeah, that's right.
And for them edges to be around you because he's covering you because you're being obedient.
Hallelujah. Truth.
Dwelling in the secret place under the shadow of that wing. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just like any parent. I'm not giving you everything you want, and you out here doing everything under the sun. You ain't doing nothing I said. I come home, sink full of dirty dishes. You ain't clean the bathroom. I told you to clean the bathroom on Sunday. It's Tuesday. I ain't giving you nothing. I ain't got nothing for you.
Yeah. Makes sense, huh?
Hey,
we just dialogue. We just here to make you think. Go ahead, brother.
She said that's an indirect protection, taking off your protection off your children indirectly. Because once your children be so disobedient, take so long, start praying for them. Start thinking positive. Not you. You connected. See what I'm saying? I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? It's where people get caught up in their lives and the kids be so like they for real sake, they get to stop going so hard for the child and take off their spiritual protection that the Most High didn't have mercy on them. But they hear them prayers for the child. They stop doing that. So the kids, you know what I'm saying? When you get that, man, see, I've been through that. That's how I can speak on it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what time about. Well, I cursed my mom in my head. I didn't even do it out loud. Well, I had some, as soon as I turned that corner, he had some waiting on 357 beside me. Hanging with the wrong cat. I just cursed my mom in my mind. See what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? See, at that point, I'm thinking my mom was like, you know what? I'm gonna let the Lord. So that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But some people do it ignorant.
Yeah.
They do it indirectly, they do it unconsciously. Like, You know what I'm saying? So, man.
Yeah, and then that he was showing mercy as well, because it said, "He that curses father or mother, let him die to death."
Yeah.
You feel me? So in that he was showing mercy to you, even though that boy, you could have been at the judgment seat that quick.
Yeah. I did the first sentence, right? I had a rape, right? I protected myself when I was in the car. And I protected myself. It was 15, 20 cats trying to get in. Right? 15, 20. I get out the car, I hit the fence right in the alley, I peed with the knee. I said, don't maybe I was on 6 weeks of blood. I said, kill me. Because he could kill me for that. You know what I'm saying? I looked him right in his face. He said, I ain't finna waste my blood. Ah, hit me over the head, boy. So he hit me. My momentum spin me around so far out of the spin, I ran. They let me go, right? Hop on the bus, go to the hospital, get cleaned up. My mama come get me, right? Go to the crib. I already got GDs on the line. I'm gonna tell you who they is. She was straight killers. I ain't talking about fellow gang members who gonna pity that. I'm talking killers. They move it. Ready to get at them and everything. Morning come. So the morning come have a decision with me. Go ride. I let the most happen. The spirit dealt with me right there, bro. My mom was praying on me. The spirit dealt with me. As soon as I woke up, all my lumps and everything was gone. Pain was gone. My lumps was gone. I had lumps inside of the cucumbers really coming out of my face. Everything gone. I went and looked in the mirror and I just said, "Oh, pray." I've been believing, but I said, "Most High, real, he healed me overnight." So I ain't even gonna know what happened. Look on the phone call right here from the jump right here. Yeah, boy, I need cash money. I am. So you good.
Yeah, the most I show you, he with you.
Yeah.
It's all on what you gonna do.
And you always gonna have that decision. That's why these devil worshippers and these losers, they always gonna have that split decision for that final. You know what I'm saying? For that you gonna, he always give you that, even if you wicked as hell, the most high always give you that last good choice. That's that mercy, man.
Yeah.
You've been wicked all this time. You still got that crossroad.
Yeah.
Rock with me or not, I still got that.
Hey, look, not sure about this. Even in mercy, that's a certain level of judgment. Because you go to court and the judge can choose to throw the book at you or say, you know what, let's get the papers. You feel me? So even when mercy is administered, that's still a certain level of judgment that come out. You feel me? Because every judge got the right to either, hey, look, he ain't gonna learn, throw the book at him, or give him some mercy. You feel me? And that's what we gotta learn. You know what I'm saying? As future judges or what it is, or even judging situations now. Certain situations, hey, you need to be mercy. Certain situations, look, cut it off. It's just what it is. See? Psalm, we hit Psalm 133.
Psalms 133.
You got that? Go ahead.
Psalms 133. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brothers to dwell together in unity.
How good and pleasant. You see, for Israel to be united. Brethren means sisters as well, y'all. You understand? The brotherhood, look, there's no nation without the sheep groups. You feel me? So we can't act like we just see, it says brother. You get cats out there to be on it. Only the brothers. You like, the brotherhood got to do with the sisters too. Like, ain't no nation without the women. What is y'all on? But it's beautiful for us as a people to be united. That's what it's going into. Now it's about to compare it. What is compared to the beauty of it? Go ahead,
It is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard, that went down to the skirts of his garment.
Yeah, that Hebrew had one of them long beards. I know a bro like that. Got one of them long beards, boy, it's wide and it's long, go down to his knees. Yeah, I got a bro straight, I'm talking about straight bro, got a beard that long. You did? Go ahead though, Hebrew.
As the dew of Hermon, and as the dew that descended upon the mountains of Zion.
So this was saturated in Aaron's skin and his hurt. He was anointed. He was anointed.
Yeah, very much anointed. And then it's comparing our unity as a people to the precious dew that descends upon Mount Zion. Right? Go ahead,
For there the Lord commanded the blessings.
For what did it say? For where?
For the Lord commanded the blessings.
It said for there. That's a specific location, Mount Zion. For there the Most High commanded the blessing. Zion, Jerusalem. Go ahead,
even life forevermore.
Hallelujah. Give me Psalm 134, next chapter. That's a short one too. 1 through 3. Psalm 134, 1 through 3.
Psalm 134 and 1. Behold, bless ye the Lord, all ye servants of the Lord, which by night stand in the house of the Lord. Lift up your hands in the sanctuary and bless the Lord. And the Lord that made heaven and earth bless thee out of Zion.
Hey man, why we keep hearing about all this Zion, Hebrew? What's going on with Zion? What's up with the headquarters? Yeah, that's headquarters, man. Feel me? So the whole point is just to have our spirit and mind toward the Creator. That's the whole point. You feel me? And it's something that we should never forget. And the reason you didn't forget is because it's been put out your mind. You don't think about it. It's not to cheat joy. You don't pray it before your people or the place where you belong. You feel me? Like, look, there's no reason why 100 of us can't plan a trip. Why not? Right? Can you believe people like, man, it costs this much to go? That's you individually. But if 100 of us step to any travel agent and say, hey, look, we all trying to go to Israel. What deal you got for us?
And that shit gonna go crazy.
Yeah. He ain't gonna miss out on all that money. He like, bro, look, I can get it to where you look up, boy, it'd be the player price. It'd be the player price going over there. It ain't cost me no $1,200 to go over there. What you talking about?
Ain't nobody gonna have no voice on that too.
Yeah. And just to get there, man, to pray. Like we already are spiritual people and pray, but just to get there, just to pray before the Most High. You dig? We see how important it is to him. Like he commanded blessings about it there. You dig? Brothers and sisters dwelling together in unity is like precious dew to come down. That's where he commanded this blessing from. That's where the Messiah gonna touch down at. It don't say, it say in Zion. Oh yeah. His feet, he gonna stand on the Mount of Olives. That's Jerusalem. Mount of Olives is right there. It's east of you can walk there from Jerusalem. It's right there.
You know what I'm saying? Who was that man that put them crowns up on their head?
Yeah. Yeah, that deal gonna split in half. And you got Mount Zion, which is Jerusalem, bang. You dig? Everything go down there. That's the whole point. You feel me? So if we go down there, our minds and spirits should be there, even though we're slaves and prisoners of war behind enemy lines, man. That's all I'm saying. I ain't like, they can pack up and, move there or not, you dig? But at least getting the spirit of moving around and going there. Why not? Why not? What else you doing? You done went to Mexico for your anniversary. All right? You go to Mexico for your anniversary. Go to Ecuador, Jamaica. You dig? You gotta go through customs. You gotta have passports and all that, right? Why not? We ain't thought about Jerusalem. Nobody. Nobody. Our people been in the military. Look, man, I asked a brother the other day, man, he was bragging. This was last month, right? He's bragging to me. He's bragging to me that he'd been in the Navy for 12 years. In 8 years, he retired. He's a young brother, too. You know what I'm saying? Been in there since he was 18. He's 30 now, right? And by the time he's 38, he's retired. And he's just, he's just rapping and all that. Man, I've been all over the world. He was kind of bragging to me and the world. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. So I said, hey, I'm like, where is Israel at? Like, because I'm trying to go. Is that in Europe or is that like Africa? Like, this cat turned and told me Israel is in Europe. I'm like, really? So then I had the bruh, y'all know Tadriel. So he got all the maps. I'm like, bro, grab that map. Bro, he pulled the map out. Then I'm like, bro, where is Israel at? It blew his mind. Cat been in the Navy 12 years. Did not know that Israel is right next to Egypt. You see? We done traveled all over the world and ain't went home. And to the point where our sense of geography is destroyed too.
Lying to us, man. Ain't they saying that, man, that Arizona is right next to Egypt, bro? They saying the Colorado, what's that, Grand Canyon? Mm-hmm. They say that's the separation. Bro,
I know, I heard it.
Yes, man.
I heard it. He ain't lying. It's a new doctrine out here. Yeah.
Up in there, they say that's what Joseph had 12 over.
Yeah, I heard that. It's a new doctrine that the Grand Canyon. It's like the Red Sea or something like that. Yeah, I heard that.
Look, what will make it more a little more believable is the time zone change. When they say it from Mexico, leave Mexico.
Man, that stuff ain't believable. Is you crazy?
What I'm saying though, not everything they're saying. They be trying to straight link this shit over stuff over the scriptures, bro. Like when look, man, they
bro, that's saying that we in the East. Hey, this stuff is crazy, man. Look, somebody tried to convince me of that like a couple months ago. I was like, bro, look, that sounds like confusion. Like, what you mean that we heard? Like, so slavery never happened? Like, what you? So we in the East right now. That's what you saying. Stop it. That don't even make no sense, man. So certain things you gotta learn. Like, nah, I'm not even entertaining that. That's mad. Yeah. Give me Psalm 132. Couple verses 13 through 18. I know you got something to say, Rob. Go ahead, man. Express yourself, brother.
You said this the promise land.
Yeah, this. Well, you get your rear end handed to you. This the promised land.
132.
Yeah, 13 through 18. Yep. We're gonna get some Zechariah and all that. We're gonna end it with the words of the Messiah about how Jerusalem is trodden down, how he was prophesied that we was gonna go into slavery and all that.
Psalms 132, verse 13.
Yeah.
For the Lord hath chosen Zion.
Dang.
He had desired it for his habitation.
For his what?
His habitation.
Bobo. What it mean to be? What's a habitation, Bobo? Now you ain't the right scripture. Gotta let Bobo get there. What's 132? She showed when she was side eyeing you over there. Like, what you over there reading? All right, so Psalm 132. Let's read verse 13.
Don't read the habitation.
What does habitation mean, Bobo?
Seat, assembly, dwelling place, dwelling, dwellers, sitting, dog, sitting company or assembly.
Okay, so
Dwelling place, situation, location, time, dwelling.
So the Most High's dwelling place is Zion. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it'll be powerful if we on one accord go there and pray before the Most. That's his dwelling place. That's where he at. You know what I'm saying? You got alkaline seas over there. I just seen the video, man. It's just heathens just all in the Dead Sea, floating. All they skin disorders being healed. Which shouldn't be too far-fetched because we got John the 5th chapter. Remember, an angel came down, troubled the waters. And if you got into it, you was able to be healed and all that. Man, you got heathens in the Dead Sea floating. I'm gonna put the video up, right? And it's an Israelite over there like, but y'all scared to even come visit. Look at these heathens. So don't get mad at them because they got enough sense to be like, well, that's the Dead Sea or the Salt Sea right there. You got skin problems. They in there. I'm talking about just floating in it. Coming about that deal, bro. No rashes, no skin disorders, no nothing. Yo, rivers, your seas are alkaline. Got healing waters. The Most High dwell, and meaning his presence, his spirit is there. It did, and that's why the heathens got to go. He said it in the book of Obadiah. That's why they got to go. You feel me? Because those aren't his people. You feel me? So look, if it's doing that for them, how much more for you?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, how much more for you and you the people?
Your spirit got.
Oh, God, bro. Dang. Dang.
I can't swim. I'm jumping in.
You know what I'm saying? They can't swim. I'm in this thing. Man, I can't swim a lick up. I'm in this thing. Yeah. I'm gonna show the video, man. The one brother that go over there, YouTube channel is Zion Awaits. He did, and he was over there, I think, for Tabernacle last year, and he went down to the Dead Sea, and I'm talking as far as you can see, man, it's nothing but heathens. And he's like, but you Israelites scared to just come visit. You dig? And you know, so people in the comment board like, you damn heathens. He's like, what y'all damning them for? Right. Like, all you gotta do is look, I'm here. What you mean you can't come up? Come up and see. You know what I'm saying? And get in your waters. This is for you. That's beautiful, man. I don't see the problem. I mean, look, man, I actually plan to be there by October, the end of the year. I'll just come visit with Taste. Might stay there a week or something, you know.
Well, you smiling like a church.
Yeah, I'll be Kool-Aid smile. Now, bro, go to the look, bro. Hey man, trip about this. Can y'all imagine being in the same garden that the Messiah was in praying? The garden of Gethsemane. Remember, because Judas told the Sanhedrin and them, like, look, I know he always there praying. Can y'all imagine being in the same spot where he was at praying right before he? Oh my God, bro, I can't even imagine. Can you imagine this? You feel me? Jordan River, like this the river he was baptized in. I gotta get in there too. I gotta get in there. What you mean? I just want to get out. Look, bro, I just want to experience. You know what I'm saying? What it is. Why not?
Praying like love coming, like sweat's coming down.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a powerful place right there.
Yeah.
You talking about our King, pray.
Yes.
Amen.
Oh no, you better go right. I'm not trying to, don't be over there all in all in your flesh. I'm trying to go to. I mean, bro. I mean, in a way, you did. You gonna be walking circumspect because you like, look, this is a whole place.
You should be doing expecting.
Yeah, like, hey, be up in there and maintain your righteousness.
I always say, like, I don't know why I'm even coming back. Like, I don't even know what might happen. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm looking into something that happened because my spirit is taking me there.
Yeah.
My spirit is like calling, so I don't know.
Right. I'm liable not to come back. What you say? Liable to hang. What you mean? Hey, brother overstayed his visa. Yeah. Hey, put your mom on the phone.
Put your mom on the phone.
Put your mom on the phone. Hey, that's where the Most High Spirit is at, though.
It's gonna be hard to come back.
Hey, when you read that second Ezra, the 10th chapter, you know what I'm saying? Ezra, the angel was dealing with Ezra about what was coming, the end and all that. And he told him stay in the field so many days, don't eat nothing but these herbs. He for like 21 days. And he looked up and saw a woman. And for an instant, for a minute, some unclean thoughts came into his mind. He did. And then the woman started accusing him. Like, what you thinking like that about me for? He did. And then the whole parable got to going down. And the woman was Jerusalem. He did. And he like, hey, I'm tripping. Yeah. Why are you like, look, this is what it is. Like, you look, them unclean thoughts should have been in your mind about me. You know what I'm saying? You tripping. You dig? And the whole parable was he was looking at Jerusalem. So then the whole breakdown came down. Like, why are you weeping? What you mean your son died? You know what I'm saying? Like you raised a son, you about to marry him off, you dig? But then he died before he even got a chance to get married. And you know what I'm saying? Because he's trying to comfort her. Like, what's wrong? She like, look, you was thinking unclean about me, for one. And for two, my son is dead. And then the next chapters go into who the son is, who the woman was, you know what I'm saying? And how it went into the captivity of her children. You know what I'm saying? Us being in captivity was like we cut off being dead. Read that second Ezra 10, 11, 12, and 13, bro. Blow your mind. You can be like, wow. Dang. So y'all important Zion is. All right, so where we at? Let's get it.
Verse 13. Psalms 132, verse 13. For the Lord had chosen Zion. He had desired it for his habitation. This is my rest forever.
This is my what?
This is my rest forever.
Yeah.
Here will I dwell, for I have desired it. I will abundantly bless her provision.
No, look, and it's not talking about blessing Babylon. It's not talking about blessing where you at. Most High don't dwell here, only in our minds, in our spirit. You know what I'm saying? He don't dwell. What you mean his spirit dwell here? Everywhere we read is about Zion, your home, which should be your chief joy. There I'm going to command the blessing. There I'm going to accept your offerings. There shall Israel praise and worship you. How we miss all this, man? We speed read over all this. Miss it. Right? And by us doing that, we didn't got comfortable in captivity. That's right. That's powerful. Never forgot us, man. All right, go ahead, Doc.
I will abundantly bless her provision. I will satisfy her poor with bread.
Wow.
I will also clothe her priest with salvation.
Dang. Hold on. Her priest, we got salvation, and we got a specific location he's talking about. The priest ain't being clothed with salvation here in America, even though you may be a Levite or a priest or even a Melchizedek priest. Right? He talking about in the spot. Yeah, pedophilia. Yeah. Yeah. Especially all these Catholic priests. All right, go ahead, Doc.
I will also clothe her priest with salvation, and her saints shall shout aloud for joy. There will I make the horn of David to bud.
There, location, right? There.
I have ordained a lamp for my anointing.
Who know the Hebrew word for anointing? It's the Hebrew word for anointing. Mashiach, Messiah. There. Y'all see that? There. He said, I have ordained a lamp or a candle for my Messiah, my anointed. You dig? That's where Yahweh Shah, the Messiah or salvation is coming to. He coming home too. Oh wait. Dang, really? Really? All right, go ahead, Doc.
And you know his daddy.
Oof. Oof.
Verse 17 again. There will I make the horn of David to bud. I have ordained a lamp for my anointing. His enemies will I clothe with shame, but upon himself shall his crown flourish.
Real thing this, huh? Real thing this. All right, Zechariah, let's do Zechariah 8. We got a few in Zechariah. We're gonna get about it, y'all. Zechariah 8. Zechariah 8, let's read 1 through 8. And then we're gonna jump down. Zechariah 8. Let's read 1 through 8. Jerusalem is the mother of us all. It's our mother. And again, y'all read that second Ezra 10. I'll probably go over some of that tomorrow for the class or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's the spirit the Most High doesn't have his own. You know, raise awareness about home. The Israelites, there's millions of Israelites scattered every hemisphere, north, east, south, and west, every direction. You know what I'm saying? We need to be talking about home more than anything, especially if we know this place is going up in smoke. Martin Luther King knew the place was on fire 51 years ago. Right before he died, he said, I fear I integrated my people into a burning house. That's MLK. You live in a land that killed Nobel Peace Prize winners.
You don't hear them quote that. They quote that saying where little white boys and little black girls go, man. That's all they quote. They don't quote him when he's saying nothing real. They just quote that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But he said it after he understood what it was. By the time it was too late. Yeah.
Not for the real people that they were.
And back to that sabotage, that was in that court session. Going back and forth. The guy was asking, he was like, so basically he was purring having no breath. You know, like he's no round nose, he's having no color. But then you thinking like, what they were scared of because this guy bringing them together.
That's right. Not only bring them together, lead them home.
Yeah.
That's what they feared. None of our leaders have pointed us home. But MLK was trying to say something. You feel me? And that's why I read, because look, years past, we always blasted. Which I, of course, certain things, bro, you trip. You did. But when you trip off certain stuff he said, knowing he was going to take a bullet, that was blew his top off. And he still said, and he still stood up and said some stuff, bro, that these so-called Israelites wouldn't even say today. You feel me? For a man to know he at his final hour and say, look, man, I done been to the mountaintop. I done seen the promised land. I might not get there with you, but we as a people gonna get there together. He was murdered less than 24 hours after that. You understand? Yeah, no doubt. That's what I'm saying. It's like we've been kind of we've been banging on him years past. You understand? Because you go into his past and you know all this extra stuff, but then you trip off how he was willing to stand toward the end. You understand? Like the end of a thing is better than the beginning of it. Huh? You did? And even though, had it been one of us, we'd have been more straightforward with it. But you can't knock. You talking about 51 years ago, huh?
Because you wouldn't have been straightforward.
Come on, I'm just saying,
you wouldn't have been the man for the job.
I'm just saying, we shouldn't be, we shouldn't be dogging him the way, especially when men ain't even standing up today like that. Like he said some stuff got him killed. You did, and like you say in that video we shared, they wasn't after they killed him. They was like, "So what you saying? Like, was he a threat? Like was he was he promoting violence?" They was like, "No." Then what's the problem? Why did y'all what's the whole conspiracy behind taking him down? They feared his organizational skills. They feared how he could talk, and they feared how influential he was. He could gather people. He did, blew his top off. Yeah. Yeah, and he was a Nobel Peace Prize winner. This is where you stand. That's the reality of where you at. They killed Nobel Peace Prize winners. Blew his top off. And the man never committed violence. Wow. Wow. Had me rethinking. You feel me? Then, he said, look, after I integrated my people into a burning house. 51 years ago. So if the house was on fire that long ago, what is it now? Yeah. Yeah. Real talk. Who got that Zechariah 8? Got it out.
Zechariah 8, verse 1. Again, the word of the Most High of hosts came to me, saying, thus said Yahuwah of hosts, I was jealous for Zion, great jealous. I was jealous of her with great fear.
Dang.
Thus said Yahuwah, thus said the Most High Yah, I am returned to Zion, and I will dwell in the midst of Jerusalem. And Jerusalem shall be called the city of truth, and the mountain of the Most High hosts. Holy mountain.
Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? The whole thing is, the end game is, that's where the Most High presence gonna be. That's where his people gonna be. You understand? And that's where the blessing gonna be commanded from. Right? And the same, look, thrones of judgment gonna be there. The saints are gonna judge the world. Right? That's headquarters. That's where we're gonna get all our, our hit to conquer, and it's going forth from there. Right there. It's time to raise international awareness about your home.
Jerusalem coming down, right?
Yeah, come.
Let our kingdom come, let our will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Hallelujah.
So we'll be praying for it.
Yeah. Yeah, and trip off this. That's coming down where Jerusalem is at now. That's what I'm saying. It ain't coming down here in America. It's coming down where the very spot that's home. So either way, if you look at it like, some people be like, man, I'm just waiting on New Jerusalem. I understand. But New Jerusalem is going to be where Jerusalem is at now.
They got them certain machines working for how turned up right to where they create seeds in the sky, bro.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen that. But they look, ain't nothing stopping this.
No.
You see? But the whole point is, we talking about this location will be the spot where the kingdom of heaven will be at. You see? So why we need to raise awareness about that. You understand? We need to be, I'm talking about constantly. This is what it is. Right? And as the Most High start turning up plagues and start turning up the heat on these heathens, hey, y'all want mercy, y'all better get up out of there. Y'all better put the people back where they belong. That's prophecy. Right? Ships of Tarshish and all that. They should bring your sons and daughters, my sons and daughters on swift beasts, and That's after certain of us escape and let them know the judgment that came to Babylon coming here. You better let them go. You better let them go. And you better bring us back as an offering. Right? Or it's going to be more plagues to hit. All right, come on, let's get it.
Thus said Yahuwah, the Most High of hosts, there shall yet old men and old women dwell in the streets of Jerusalem.
Ooh, do y'all hear that? Huh? Like our elderly can't be in the streets now here in America. Elderly getting killed too by police. So we talking about us being safe. That's crazy. Right? What you gotta say, bro?
No, I'm just, yeah, they popping old.
Yeah.
That little scuffle that they had in the Galleria, what was that, like the last year or two? There was a viral image going on around the police there, and somebody's grandmama had hemmed up all up under the escalators. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah. But see, the Most I say, I'm gonna send the worst of the heathen, right? And they shall not regard the person of the old or young. See, the end game is, guess what? We're gonna be at home safe, and even our elderly gonna be in the streets. Children gonna be playing around. Yeah, man. All right, come on now.
Let's say the Most High of hosts, there shall yet old men and old women dwell in the streets of Jerusalem. And every man with his staff in his hand will bury age.
Hallelujah.
And the streets of the city shall be full of boys and girls playing in the streets.
You see my nephew right here running around? There's gonna be a whole bunch of little jokers. Little short ladies running around playing. That's why I be good. Look at them babies running around. They ain't doing nothing but practicing. You dig? For what's to come. You dig? Our elderly gonna be in the streets protected, and our short leggers gonna be in the streets kicking, running around. Yeah, go ahead.
Thus said Yahuwah Sabaoth, if it be marvelous in the eyes of the brethren of this people these days, should it also be marvelous in mine? Said the Most High of hosts. Thus said Yahuwah of hosts, behold, I will save my people from the east country and from the west country, and I will bring them. They should dwell in the midst of Jerusalem, and they should be my people, and I will be their Elohim in truth and in right.
Jump down to verse 20 for me. Read it out.
Verse 20.
Yeah, in the midst of Jerusalem. That's home.
Said the Most High of hosts, it shall yet come to pass that there shall come people and the inhabitants of many cities, and the inhabitants of one city shall go to another, saying, let us go speedily to pray before the Most High, and to see the Most High of hosts.
Let us go. Let us hurry up speedily. Wow.
I will go also. Verse 22. Yeah, many people in strong nations shall come to see the Most High of hosts in Jerusalem, and to pray before the Most High.
See, again, we back in Jerusalem, right? See, to pray before the Most High, and that's what we on in this hour. Let's plan a trip and go over there and pray before the Most High. You don't know what kind of blessings we can get out. You don't know what kind of spiritual experience we'll witness. I want to go. I ain't gonna lie to you. I actually want to start doing this on the regular. Got some money saved up. Let's go. Let's go to Jerusalem. Let's go to Israel. Go pray before the Most High. It's good. What else we doing? Spring break was going on, babies. Let's go. What we waiting on? Start doing it, man. You know what I'm saying? Get about your comfort zone. All right? Again, how the hell are you comfortable behind enemy lines, getting tortured? I mean, heathen like that, torture techniques don't even work on them. Anybody else would have been like, you know, they'd have tapped out by now. Like you,
niggas on the same form.
Yeah. To pray before the Most High of hosts, and knows it keeps giving us a spot. They keep giving us a spot to where we're gonna be praying at. And they say people gonna be going speedily. Like, let us hurry up and get there. Let's get it out.
Verse 23. Thus said the Lord of hosts, in those days it shall come to pass. 10 men shall take hold out of all languages of the nations. Even shall take hold of the skirt of him that is a Jew.
You know, and the skirt or the hem is where our fringes hang from. So we're just saying the nation's taking hold onto the law of the Most High. Fringes represent the law of the Most High. That's right. Notice where who they getting the law from? Israel. right? So now we got the other nations, you understand, they see our power, see the glory the Most High done gave us, and they like, look, we see the Most High God is with y'all. We going with y'all. They taking hold onto the law, meaning they gonna be taught. You understand? They're gonna be in order. And they're gonna be servants. That's just what it is. You feel me? But everything done in a righteous order. You feel me? Get that black clan mentality out your mind. We're not talking about that. We're talking about righteous order. And the order is you're the master. You understand? They're the servants. This is what it is. All right, go ahead, Al.
Thus said the Most High of hosts, in those days it should come to pass, that men should take hold of all languages of the nations, and even shall take hold of the skirt of him that is a Jew, saying, we will go with you, for we have heard God is with you.
Yeah, so the fame and everything that spread about the power that then returned to God's people. We going with you. We done heard God is with you. What does that mean? That means the Most High is magnified in the midst or sanctified amongst his people. That means those spiritual powers done return. You understand? We heard the Most High God is with you. We rolling with you. What we need to do? You see? A changing of the guard is coming. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 23.
That's it for that? Dang, I read 22, 23. My bad, brother. Please forget your brother. Give me Zechariah 10, 3 through 9. Got a few more. We out of here. Yeah, my bad. I thought you was in 21. I overlooked that. Yeah, it's all good, brother. Please forget your brother. Well, hold on, Zechariah.
Check this out, sir.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Check this out real quick. It's a quick verse. It's in Baruch chapter 4.
Baruch 4?
Yeah, Baruch 4. Verse 28 to 30. It says, for as it was your mind to go astray from God, so being returned, seek him 10 times more.
Woo!
For he hath brought these plagues upon you. For he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy again with your salvation. Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee.
Hallelujah. That's gangster, bro.
That's so gangster.
Notice he said it was in your mind to go astray, returning or repenting. Seek the Most High 10 times more. You better go hard coming back to the Most High. You feel me? And you owe that to him. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? You owe that to him. Go 10. Like bro was saying earlier, you know he should be dead right now. A lot of us know that. So when you get down with the Most High, you gotta go 10 times harder. Yeah. All right, Zechariah 10, give me 3 through 9. And I forgot the few verses in chapter 9. Then we about here. Probably gonna pray out the psalm about Jerusalem. Find a psalm about Jerusalem, brother.
Zechariah chapter 10, verse 3. Mine anger was kindled against the shepherds, and I punished the goats, for Yah of hosts have visited the flock of the house of Judah, and have made them as his goodly horse in the battle.
Yeah, you got scriptures that say we his battle axe, right? If you keep reading in Zechariah, we'll go over that probably a little bit more, but it talk about how Judah gonna fight at Jerusalem, and the wealth of the heathen gonna be gathered around about. Also in Zechariah 12, it says he gonna say the tents of Judah first. See, especially us, as that's why I've been on the brothers is in the truth. You understand? Because we got a date in Jerusalem. You feel me? And it ain't just to sing hymns. Dig? You gonna hold court in Jerusalem. You gonna bang there
on the dock.
Yeah, you gonna bang there. Yeah. That made me smile too, bro. Like, really? Yeah, the big payback.
That's what I like.
Go ahead, get it.
Verse 4. Out of him came forth the corn, out of him the nail, out of him the battle bow, out of him every oppressor together. And there shall be a mighty man, which treaded down their enemies.
We shall be as mighty men that tread down our enemies. You see, now y'all seeing what they fear, because once we started raising awareness about Zion and Jerusalem, the inevitable, it did, for the sons of Judah is we got to bang there. And we're going to be like mighty men that tread down our enemies. They don't want you to hear that. That's like, oh, hold on, man. Listen, that's a little too radical, brother. Like, you know, you're looking at that wrong, brother. But the scripture said we should be as mighty men. We're going to stomp our enemies up. And that means spiritual power coming back. But notice where it's at. Yeah, notice where it's at. It ain't in Ecuador.
Yeah.
It ain't in France.
Yeah.
It ain't in Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia.
It's not from the Arctic ice caps of Greenland.
The northernmost regions of the Netherlands wilderness.
Yeah. No, it's at home. We're gonna be like mighty men that tread down our enemies in the streets. You see? So the more they start seeing Judah up in there, coming back visiting on the regular, you feel me? This stuff start ringing in heathens' mind, like, wow. That's why the whole thing is to stop the rise of this. J. Edgar Hoover said it back in the 60s. If the whole mission for COINTELPRO was to stop the rise of the Black Messiah. There will never be another Black Messiah, another. Let you know they know who the Messiah is, right? There will never be another Black Messiah unless we give it to them. That's the whole mission of this government. And that's why you see certain things happening in Israel. They're trying to, it's confusion, right? Now, where is real Jerusalem? Don't nobody know. Now the map's been flipped upside down. Everything is to keep you confused. You see? Because the inevitable is you gonna bang there in Jerusalem, right? And tread down your enemies in the streets. That's beautiful. Go ahead, Op. What else to say?
Right, again. And they shall be as mighty men, which treaded down their enemies in the myrrh of the streets, in the battle, and they shall fight, because the Most High is with them.
Hallelujah.
And the riders on horses shall be confounded.
That's beautiful. Come on.
And I will strengthen the house of Judah. And I will save the house of Joseph.
Right.
And I will bring them again to the place I will bring them again to the place
to place
them. For I have mercy upon them, and they shall be as though I had not cast them off.
Woo!
For I am the Most High, their power, and will hear them.
Now, Triple, he said to place them. That means to establish them. That's what they don't want us to get, a strong foothold in the land. You feel me? And as you start going back more and more, your spirit gonna be a spirit. I might not leave. I might gonna stay here. I catch y'all. Yeah, holler back when y'all come back up for the next piece. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're gonna start seeing. Again, y'all, it's a cause. It's a cause, you know what I'm saying? But see, it's leading up to this day right here. Come on, you got Trump and them passing 400-year legislation last year. You got the kings of West Africa saying 400 years is up.
We sorry.
You know what I'm saying? We sorry, right? You got the United States Embassy getting moved to Jerusalem, declaring Jerusalem the capital of Israel. You got Donald Trump face on the temple currency. You got his son-in-law, Jared Kushner. Yeah, you got all type of stuff. I know, but you got all type of stuff happening while we straight playing. It's all type of stuff happening, bro. And the whole thing is this day right here, you ain't gonna be able to duck. That's what's coming. All right, go ahead. Let's get it.
Verse 7. And they of Ephraim shall be like a mighty man, and their hearts shall be rejoiced in as for wine.
Through wine.
Yeah, their children shall see it and be glad. Their hearts shall be rejoiced in the Most High.
So our short leggers gonna see that and it's gonna get them strength. They gonna be amped like, oh, look what my daddy just did. You feel me? Dang! You feel me? Wow. Go ahead.
I will hiss with them and gather them, for I have redeemed them, and they shall increase as they have increased. And I will sow them among the people.
Right.
And they shall remember me in the far countries.
Like right now.
Yeah.
Right. Go ahead.
And they shall live with their children.
Powerful.
And turn again.
Jump back one chapter for me, y'all. A few of them verses in there is verse 12 through 17. Zechariah 9, 12 through 17. They got Psalm 122 on the for the closing psalm. See, that's the spirit. The spirit, man. You know, we gotta stop calling things a coincidence and start calling it divine.
What's the Hebrew word for coincidence?
I don't even know. Nah, it probably ain't one. Look, Yasharel said he ready to fight. Yeah, brothers like, dang, because look, these type of scriptures get your spirit moving. You start saying, dang, all this. Look, all this is part of the gospel. Remember, the scripted Messiah say he ain't come to destroy the law or the prophets, but to what? Fulfill. All this ain't even been fulfilled yet. This has to be fulfilled. Ooh,
about our prayers, like if we all took a group trip to the Holy Land, how our prayers have, you know what I'm saying, like intensified.
Yeah.
Check this word right here. This verse, what's this verse 10 or 11? It says, in the holy tabernacle I served before him, so I was established in Zion. Likewise, in the beloved city, he gave me rest, and in Jerusalem was my power.
Was my who?
My power.
What verse is that, boy?
Verse 11.
What chapter?
24.
Oh, Sirach. Sirach 24, 11. That got past me, hey. Well, that's what I need to write down. Where my pen at?
Jerusalem is my power.
That got past me. Jerusalem, my power.
Yeah.
TTR, you hear that? Right. You write that down. Go ahead, bro.
12, 10, 11, that was it.
Yeah, I
just want to touch that.
Write that down.
I saw that Jerusalem, my power.
I need to write that down in my notebook, brother. Sirach 24, 10, 11.
Is that that place in the site where prayer goes?
Yes, sir.
Jerusalem was my power.
10 through 11. Hallelujah, man. All right, you got the Zechariah 9, Hebrew?
Chapter 9, verse 12.
Yeah, 12 through 17, and we ended with Psalm 122 for the closing prayer. Hallelujah.
Zechariah chapter 9, verse 12. Turn you to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope.
Right.
Even today do I declare that I will redeem double unto thee. When I have bent Judah for me, filled the bow with equal, and raised up thy sons, O Zion, against thy sons, O Greece.
Ooh.
And made thee as the sword of a mighty man.
You heard that? And look, some of that somewhat took place during the time of the Maccabees. You dig? But we all know prophecy is twofold. Huh? Yeah. Well, we call it a hoax smash today. Most I say, I'm gonna raise up your sons against they sons. Come on now, what else to say?
14. And the Most High shall be seen over them, and his arrow shall go forth as the lightning, and the Most High power shall blow the trumpet, and shall go with whirlwinds of the south.
Hallelujah.
The Most High host shall defend them, and they shall devour.
Devour. Most High gonna defend us, and we're gonna be devoured. It ain't gonna be no fair. It ain't gonna be no close fight. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
And subdue with sling stone, and they shall drink and make a noise as through wine, and they shall be filled like bowls, and as the corners of the altar. And the Most High their their power shall save them in the days as the flock of his people. For they shall be as the stones of a crown, lifted up as a ensign upon their land.
Yeah, upon his land as an ensign. You feel me?
Like I'm choosing your crown, a sign.
As a banner on their land. You say what, Hebrew?
It's like choosing the crown.
Yeah.
He just described it, right?
Yeah. Hallelujah, bro. Let's get it.
17. For how great is his goodness, and how great is his beauty. Corn shall make the young man curve, and new wine the maize.
Hallelujah. All praise. Rock, you want to pray us on out? Psalm 122, y'all. We're going to face Jerusalem. That's this way. We're going to lift up prayers toward the Most High. We're going to face the holy city, where he got his mind and his eyes at constantly. And, you know, may your dreams and your prayers be pleasant tonight. All praise. There's plenty of food here.
Psalms 122 by the Most High's permission.
Hallelujah.
You good? All right. I was glad when they said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord. Our feet shall stand within thy gates, O Jerusalem. Jerusalem is built as a city that is compacted together. That's right. Whither the tribes go up, the tribes of the Lord, unto the testimony of Israel, to give thanks unto the name of the Lord. For there are set thrones of judgment, the thrones of the house of David. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. They shall prosper the love that love thee. Peace be with the walls, and prosperity within thy palaces. For my brethren and companions' sakes, I will now say, peace be within thee. Because of the house of the Lord our God, I will seek thy good. Hallelujah! Say God!
Yo! All praise and glory and honor. Echoing chop session, my brothers and sisters. All praise and glory and honor. All right, y'all, we about to clock on out. I pray y'all have a beautiful rest of your Shabbat. Big thank y'all for y'all prayers and y'all support. Right on for coming out. You said what? Y'all some more food back there too. I mean, y'all take some with you. Sister Tasha be coming through with them. Yeah, like she catering or something. It's going down this day. Did. All right, y'all. So we up out of here. May the Most High bless y'all. Increase you. Cause his face to shine upon you. Everybody say Shabbat Shalom. All praise and glory and honor. We up out of here. Shalom.